So this here is me. Just 4 days ago, I was traveling all across Southeast Asia, enjoying my time in Bangkok at this moment. And I'm experiencing that time, location and financial freedom as I have been doing for the last couple of years. However, I thought, as a viewer, what are you guys going to get the most value from? Not me living this crazy lifestyle, showing you the tip of the iceberg, but going through the entire journey, right from where we took off, in my mum's garage. So that's exactly what we're doing now. My goal for the next month, or for the next however long, is to gain $1 million in fresh funded capital, all from the comfort of my mum's garage on a dining chair. Now, I promise to provide as much value as I physically can, breaking down all my trades, my positions, my funded approach, my strategies. All I ask from you is to just click that subscribe button. Hey, and maybe the like button whilst you're there. Right, so ignore the awful trim, but this is a situation we're dealing with at the moment. Starting to try and make it a bit cleaner. We need to get a chair, but I'm gonna jinx it a little bit. I'm gonna get like just a dining room chair. The thing is like everything's gonna look so bad, and I just hope that it kind of makes more of you guys motivate, because this is literally where I worked from for like almost a year straight.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no swisher. I was locked up on Christmas, ain't get to see my niggas, ain't get to hug my mama, couldn't even give her no kisses, ain't even post on my Instagram, could these pussy niggas be snitching everybody.
I'm launching Woke, and obviously when I first went full time with trading. So yeah, now obviously we've got quite a few monitors as well, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do with them. If you pull it back right there. Right, jokes aside, for those of you that don't know who I am, because hopefully if this series does as well as I think it will, there'll be a lot of new viewers. I am the owner of Woke Effects. I'm Rob. I've basically been trading for about 5 years now. I've been full-time for, I think, 3. I'm 22 years old, live in the UK, but travel about quite a lot. And I've passed circa 3 million in funded challenges now. Obviously, I've had some taken away. I've lost some myself as well. But generally, I know challenges quite well, and that's why I'm quite suited to this challenge of getting 1 million in 30 days. On top of that, if you are looking to learn how to beat these funded challenges consistently and just be a profitable trader as it is, as I'm going to show you throughout this entire series, then do book a call directly with me in the link below, or just join our Discord. It's 80 quid a month. There's absolutely no pressure to, obviously it's your choice, but if you want to see these live trades, if you want to be involved with the live analysis we do every single day and our group mentorship, then there's not a better place to learn trading from. Got the computer, which it's like a £2 PC, but I've got my MacBook now, which I don't see where I'd use a PC, but I'm sure I'll try and find a way. Desk is alright, desk is fine. I've got my fuck off one at the office still, don't know who's using it. So yeah, this is going to be, it's fucking freezing as well. But hard times create strong men, so doing this all for you guys, you're going to see it all from where it all started. This is what the rest of it looks like. That's a suitcase I used to travel all of Southeast Asia, and now we're here, so let's get after it, our kids. So now our aim for this challenge is to get as much funding as physically possible in the shortest amount of time. The best way to do that is by one-phase challenges. Now there's no better prop firm at the moment than One of One Funded to go for those one-phase challenges. So I went and purchased a 200k account for about £600-700. So let's start the tally.
This is the position, 200k, one phase fund account.
So, this morning's trade is looking rather splendid. We're up around $11,000 today. This morning, this is the first day trading back in the garage. I actually took the position in bed, which isn't ideal. We've got, let's have a look, Arjun hitting TP, lovely. Theo's taking partials as well, taking the exact same type of position as me. Jesse O'Reilly was live when in the position. I let them know that obviously they should be taking a mechanical position today. This is a pretty mechanical setup for a 2R. Good to see people winning. Pretty simple trade, to be honest with you. Very standard setup that I look at. I'm just trying to look if there's any reason as to why we wouldn't take out Asian low. I can't see one personally. I think there's a lot of liquidity at the bottom of Asian low here. So I don't see why it wouldn't take past this low here. Bear in mind you've got lots of equal lows as well. We might get the reaction here, but I'll take some partials. This is only on a challenge, so I don't care about it. It's just like not a big deal to a degree. But yeah, I've been sorting out the garage, which is quite fun. It's so shit. It's just a massive window, loads of like spiders and cobwebs and whatnot. Some garden furniture. I'm on a dining chair. This is where I make the most amount of money. So that's why we're doing a month here. Boom. So we're just coming into the start of New York, and we've smashed through our first TP. 4.7k grabs. We need this account to get to 16k for a pass, so we're 1.6k away, which is less than 1%, to passing this 200k challenge, which I bought this morning. So yeah, first day back, fucking good, and passed the 200k challenge in one trade. Hopefully. I'd be surprised if it doesn't at this stage. But yeah, fucking happy days, our kid. I need $280, $240 more. Oh. Ooh. I'm actually agonising to listen to. Don't need loads of movement. It's 40 lot. Just need literally like couple pipettes, and we're there. Oh, almost there. 840 now. 160 left. I'm aware that when I take it out, I'll get slipped. Not slipped, but spread. We have. Oh, fuck off. We pretty much hit it then, but again, it's just like you don't want to take it out, and then it just doesn't give you the full amount, and you've got to take extra positions. Right, well, it's very likely to pass. It's now gone back up to $800, but that's how quickly it's moving. So I just need to literally break this low, and I would have passed. So get the fuck up. Live 200k pass. Feel myself taking the trade in my bed. So yeah, don't question it. And there we have it. I think I'm hoping it's enough. I'm hoping it's 216, because if I'm wrong, that's the longest 90. I think it's 8%. I think, because the last one was 8%. I'm pretty sure. So that should be a new $200,000 on my first day back trading in the fucking garage. Okay, so I'll be honest. I've rushed into a little bit an extra position here, which I think I will probably regret. But basically, it's relatively simple. It's a position that I've protected from 295. So I generally like to go beneath the like big numbers. So let's say it's like a stop at 300. This is what it looks like, but I'm not particularly confident in it. Obviously, we've had the trade that went to take profit, but now we're starting to reverse. We've obviously got the change of character on the 1 minute. Really nice fair value gaps creating that as well. So wanted to take a position on the equilibrium of that. I not going for anything crazy. I'm only going for like a 2.5R. So really wanted to target this area liquidity here, but it's on the 1, so it's not particularly not lows to react to on the 5 minutes. So yeah, it's not the strongest position. So I've not risked like ridiculous amounts. I wouldn't be surprised if I get stopped out here. It's not my strongest position. I feel like I've rushed into it because I've just gotten a fresh fund account. I want to get a payout. So what I'm going to do instead is buy 2 more challenges. Reverse psychology, that I don't want to trade this one anymore. This one, I'm happy for it to either stop loss or go to profit. Again, I'm going to buy challenges anyway, so that's going to be what I focus my attention on. This is all fresh. This whole series is based around me trading fresh accounts for you guys. So yeah, hopefully this one profits, and then it doesn't matter if I'm getting other accounts anyways. Exciting stuff. Right, it's looking like we've gotten very lucky. This is what the trade's looking like at the moment. Almost 5k up. Just actually editing Dan's video. 5k up, there we go. Fucking hell, she is sending. I'm actually going to close out partials here because it was an aggressive trade. I probably didn't need to take. Not like best pleased with myself for taking it, to be honest with you, because I shouldn't necessarily have to take positions as soon as I've passed a challenge. So I normally teach not to do that. So I'm kind of gone against myself there, which I'm not a fan of. So yeah, I'll let that run. This is the position and the thing. Our TP our stop loss like just got missed, as I showed in the thing. I've taken partials now. I'm actually gonna look at closing out around here. That's really the main point. That would have closed out most of my position now. So 3k secured, and we've got another 15 lots just floating. So we're 5k up at the moment. This is a payout secured, easy pickings. Not like I said, not my strongest trade in the world. Rushed into, had a lot of consolidation. I was actually quite tempted to close it completely, break even, but I think once you're at executed a trade, you shouldn't change your mind too much on how you actually manage a position. Plan was to take partials around this area anyways, where all these equal highs were, or relatively equal highs are. Overall, we're looking to take out majority of the trade at this point here. It's pretty much where we're at, so quite glad that I've taken out partials here. Probably bring my stop loss to break even now and let that 15 lots run. kind of to where it wants to. Hopefully it's a big trade, but yeah, I mean, like I said, not the best trade in the world. I don't want to advocate this as a really strong. I'm actually still going to punish myself for taking a trade so quickly. I'm going to go for a run. I'll document that as well. Film it when I go. Boom, and that'll do nicely for a payout. Say hello to Dan. That video should be out now. Deep this. I'm just working with like spiders and shit all around me. Speaking of, oh, there's one up there as well. This is literally what. Ah, fuck. That spider just dropped. It's on there. It's on there. These are the conditions. This is literally what I fucking came up in, and I'm gonna do it again. I mean, we're 1 day down. We've gotten what, maybe like a 4 or 5k payout, a 200k funded. 1 day of being in this garage. So, not gonna lie, like it shows you can do it from anywhere. This is totally this challenge, for example, cost me I think 600 quid maybe. 600 quid invested, $5.6 thousand by the looks of it coming out. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's remind ourselves of the tally. We have spent just over £600 and we've returned at least $4,000 profit and also made a good 10% on the account so far. With 1 day of trading. Obviously, that's ridiculously like unrealistic. You won't be able to do that every day. I've picked a very good day to trade. All the boys are having a go at me because they're like, how do you pick 1 day to trade? Because this is my first trading day back in the UK and I barely traded when I was abroad. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take a chill pill. I need to take a run because I shouldn't have taken the second position, which actually is a profit. It wasn't like an awful position. It's just like, I know that I shouldn't be taking a position that quickly after passing. I'm going to buy some more challenges. Obviously, we're 1 for 1 at the moment. We'll probably fail a few, like transparently. So I'm going to buy some more. Don't know who I'm going to go with. I think maybe Effectify meant to be quite good. 5%ers, but we want to do like one challenge one, so I can try and get as much funding in this month here as possible. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think of this style of trading. It's quite aggressive. Probably like I wouldn't watch these videos and try and implement this straight away. It's yeah, even the second position, like I said, not my best type of position. I'm not even that proud of it. Payout's payout, money's money, so can't massively get upset by it. Floating a little bit of profit. It's about we're at 5.3. I really need to bring stops to break even, I think. Yeah, TP would be at London high if I was trading it normally. I probably will, to be fair. I'll probably move the stop loss break even. So minimum should be about 3k cashed out. But if it goes to London high, then that'll be maybe 7.5k cash, which is, yeah, nice. Good shit. What's that in? It's Indie Effects. It's Indie Effects, isn't it? You're a trader, aren't you? You're a trader. Right, so not only is this garage just like a bit shit to work in because it's freezing cold, there's bugs everywhere, and yeah, it's just not where you want to be. But it's also dangerous now. Whole bike stand's just fallen off. I'm just sat here working. Bike just comes crashing down to my side. I don't think there's anything that can hurt me other than these maybe. But yeah, that's not ideal. Just a fuck off, like, look at that. Just like make the situation a little bit worse, why don't you? So, as promised, we are now going on a run after making about 6 grand on a trade as punishment because it wasn't my best trade and it was rushed. I don't normally like taking positions after I've just passed a funded challenge. So, as punishment, I'm doing a 5k run. I've only recently got back from Bangkok, so probably not going to be my quickest time. I've not even fucking started Strava, so I don't know why I'm running. Give me 2 seconds, I'll let you know how it goes. I might rant a little bit just to pass the time. Josh has just done a run, 6k, 4:30 splits. Not shabby. Right, started. Don't really want to share my location too much, but we're off.
Payouts are nice. Got 1.5 deep. 5k. 3.5 to go. We've got about 5k splits at the moment.
Alright, last stretch now. 1k there. Right, yo, that is that finish. Listening to a bit of John Legend currently. Jealous guy. Fucking 5k done as punishment for making 6 grand today. you don't see it. Work harder than your competitors. I'm joking, I'm not going to be a motivational speech. You want to see the times? We did 4:59 splits. Last K literally just got it under 5, which is nice. Finished 5K in 24 minutes 56. Not my best time at all, but first time back in the UK. It's 8 PM and it's freezing cold. So can't be too upset with it, I'm sweating so much. So I'm going to quickly end the video off for you guys with a quick trade breakdown of both of those positions. This is obviously just to show you the education behind my concepts, or my trade criteria at least, and you can get an understanding as to why I actually executed the positions where and when I did. So let's get straight into it. I need to make myself smaller, move myself up here, and make it so you can see the screen. Rightio, so for those of you that have followed me for some time will know exactly why I've entered my position. This is very standard kind of execution for myself. You've got a new high after sweeping Asian session high, followed by a low, followed by a new high. After this high, we have a change of character. This is simply all we're looking for the mechanical model, looking to execute on the EQ. Once we've executed on the EQ, target for a normal trader would be around 2R. However, for me, as I'm in a challenge, I'm looking for about a 4R. Maybe we've got a slightly worse entry around here. Maybe we're looking for a 4R at least, because we're risking 2%. We might have risked slightly less maybe, hence why we probably cashed that around here. It's 4.5R, whatever. It was 8% we needed to make, so I must have risked like 1.7, 1.8%, but generally we're correct. But yeah, the reasons being is because market is shifted after sweeping Asian session liquidity. The market generally moves in sessions, so we're looking for distribution in London, which we got after sweeping that Asian high and causing that change of character. Very simple trade, very easy win. Now the next one was a little bit too quick. Why I was so angry at myself is because I normally have not a rule, but normally if I'm trading very, very seriously, I would never take a position this quickly. The reason being is because you can often get in your own head when trading on a funded account, and when you're executing that quickly, it's very easy to take bad decisions. So what I was doing here was I waited for New York like volatility to start, which is normally around 1 to 130. I waited till 130 this time. Let me find it here. So 130 hit. We had a new high, new low, new high, new low. Change of character after sweeping technically pre-New York session, Asian session, and London session liquidity. So again, very similar entry based off that EQ. And as you guys would have heard me say in the video, I don't like having my stops at whole numbers. So my execution was here, and my stop loss was I think 90 or 95 or something like that. So I was very, very, very close to being stopped out. But as you can see here, I wasn't. I don't like that. Like I said before, I don't like it being at whole numbers. Sounds very weird, but the thought process behind it is that price is going to be drawn to take out whole numbers, as that's where a majority of not just retail traders, but I'm sure institutions have their liquidity set at as well. When I say liquidity, they're stops, so where they're going to be exiting positions. If you're just a human, any human taking a position is naturally going to put their stops at like a very whole number. Hence why I normally let that kind of breathe a little bit more, but it's very discretionary, so it's hard to teach and it's hard to explain to you guys, especially if this is the first time you've watched me. It might not make any sense to you guys, and that's absolutely fine. If it does, we're all our own traders at the end of the day. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. This is the first one of a big series. I've got insane things to come. We're actually, obviously I'm a bit ahead right now, it's me from the future, but this is going out today. We've got some insane videos and insane value coming out for you guys, and anyone that's in Woke Effects have enjoyed the live trading, the live sessions we're doing every single day, being able to catch very, very similar trades, and I've never seen the community thriving so much. So yeah, hope you guys appreciate it. See you all later. 1 million in funded capital. That is what traders dream of, including myself. When I first started trading, 1 million was the goal, and it took me years to achieve it. This time round, we're trying to do that in 1 month. 30 days. 30 days to get 1 million in funding. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen that happen in the industry, especially as transparently as this. In this episode, we're going to be trading live with the Woke Effects community, in which we do some insane numbers with huge funded accounts. Now, if you forgot where we were already, we basically passed a 200k one-of-one funded account on Monday's episode. And in that episode, we also got a 4k payout. This time round, we're doing another 200k challenge, as well as an 100k challenge. Watch the entirety of this video to see how I get on and also what methods I've used to see any sort of success or any sort of losses during these challenges. I'm providing you guys with liquid value here, as much as I can possibly give you, so please, for the love of God, subscribe. I'm doing as much as I can to help you out here, and I wouldn't mind a like as well. So guys, that's right, it's episode 2 of the road to 1 million funded, and we've got a great episode upcoming. It's obviously a lot of live trading. So basically what happened when I was filming, the mic was a little bit messed up, so I fast forwarded it and made sure that you can hear me quite well and hear Dan and Riley speak as well. First of all, we need to start with the tally, because we have actually managed to spend even more money buying challenges. So there's 2 today. It's one Effectsify 100k account and one Alpha Capital Group 200k account. Luckily, they both had discounts, and one of the main things that you guys are going to get from this series is my honesty whilst dealing with these prop firms as well. Which ones I'm liking the look of and which ones I'm not having a good experience with. But yeah, I'm going to leave it up to past Bob now, and he's going to talk through his positions. So this is from me live trading with the WorkFX Discord. Now, unfortunately, my mic is playing up. You can hear me, but it's very robotic. So I'm going to play bits and bobs and basically talk through the position. So mechanical system, like I said, you've had your change of character. You're in your kill zone. So kill zone started from here. So you started 7, and obviously even if you might trade 8 as well. So either or, it doesn't really matter. You still got that movement into the equilibrium. So here I'm basically explaining the position to my Discord whilst taking it, and obviously why it would be an entry for the mechanical model. I'm not necessarily saying they need to enter here or I'm entering here or other. I'm just kind of explaining as to why you would enter here based off the mechanical system. The target's actually really nice. The target's obviously these built up highs, these equal highs at Asian high here, and from London high yesterday that didn't get swept either. So I'm looking at these equal highs as my target. I typically do this. Areas of liquidity are always a target for me, whether that be session, structural, or trend line. I'm generally looking at liquidity as my profit targets. If you're a mechanical trader, it shouldn't how you emotionally feel about a position shouldn't affect whether you take the position or not. So guys and girls, I want you to really think about what I just said. If you are a mechanical trader, you should not be making any decisions based off emotion. Okay, so a lot of the traders in Woke are mechanical traders, or we teach them a mechanical system. If they're adding discretion to it, that's absolutely fine, but obviously I would recommend that a bit later down the line once they've got more experience. If you're a mechanical trader, you should be basing your trades off the trade criteria you follow that you've got data on, and you should be trading with a fixed risk reward as well. As soon as you start adding emotions or discretion to that, that is when your results as a trader on the live markets won't reflect your back testing and forward testing. But higher time frame wise, it's a bit of an awkward one, as we've got obviously this low, which I think will get taken, but we're going to retrace into this area regardless, I think. So like I was saying yesterday, we either get and the next few days of this week coming in and taking out this low here, and then we get the retracement up to here, and then we hopefully get a sell-off. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a sell-off regardless up here. It's just whether we take out that low first. Now, you're probably thinking here, Rob, why on earth are you longing the market if you believe we're going to take out that low? Now, this is my whole point. You don't want to be adding discretion or emotion to a mechanical position. I'm trying to trade this challenge, this big series challenge of trying to get $1 million in funding, as mechanically as possible to show the WorkFX traders that using this system is extremely profitable and you can beat challenges relatively easy with them. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to trade as mechanically as possible, just trading the system that I trade. It'll be very obvious when you're going through all the positions that I have taken throughout this series that the setup appears very, very often. And it has a very good win rate as well. Definitely these last couple of weeks, but yeah, I'll let you be the judge of that throughout the rest of this series. So in between me recording, I didn't film the entire position because that would have taken a very long time, and I didn't want to film for that long and blow my laptop up. But here it is hitting TP, and this is what Daniel had to say about it.
He's definitely in that, lads. I told you guys, he's live.
So Dan actually joined the live late and started making these wild assumptions that I wasn't live when entering the position, which I was, or at least when you could have entered the position. I got in here and I was live here. You can watch it back. You can watch it back, you little prick.
Well, I haven't seen the evidence yet, so I don't know.
Anyone who's been in the whole time can know that I wasn't, or I was in drawdown probably when I actually went live.
Rob just got in on the actual breaker structure, not EQ.
I think I actually did.
I can't lie, I traded the neck as well.
Don't think you're incorrect, actually. Red light enter.
This is the first time I've ever traded the mech.
So, if you're wondering who the fuck is Dan and Riley, these are two of WokeFX's most prestigious traders. They are WokeFX mentors. Dan, we've done an interview with, and Riley is a twin of Jesse, who is also a WokeFX mentor and trader. We are having an interview with them very soon come out. We've got multiple interviews come out with WokeFX. If you're wondering a bit more what the fuck is WokeFX, it's basically an educational company that's based around one-to-one mentoring. It's not all lives, because that is not really how you guys are going to learn best. Our main thing is accountability directly from at least 500,000 funded traders. And that's what all of those are. Dan's 800k now, I believe, actually. And obviously I'm 7 figures. So yeah, that is what WokeFX is. If you are wanting to be a part of that community, WokeFX, we do have the option to book a call directly with me in the link in this bio. So make sure you go do that if you're interested, or you can just go ahead and straight join the community, join the Discord, and it's only £80 a month. So I'll leave a link to that as well in the description. But obviously that doesn't include the one-to-one mentorship or the more hands-on educational content. So we're back to the charts, and you can obviously see the trade is going very, very well. Now this is sped up, so obviously price doesn't move this quickly, but it's very much live. This is all obviously filmed live when I was taking it. As you can see, I'm having nice conversations with the Discord, and yeah, we actually hit TP. This is actually my first partials. You'll see later on the video where I end up taking my entire position out, but this is our first partials for me, and this is where I would suggest majority of the people were to take their full close at Asian high, or at least I was saying that's what the mechanical system in the way that we teach would recommend, because you get more than a 2R in that. I'm sure some of you have realised that I am actually in a garage. I'm in my mum's garage, and you might be wondering, Rob, why are you in your mum's garage? So I thought I'd explain it now. Basically, this whole series is meant to be as authentic as possible, showing you what you can do as a trader. You don't need any fancy monitors, you don't need any fancy computers, you don't need to be in a £1 million office. This is where I learned to trade, this is where I went full-time with trading, this is where I created WokeFX. In this garage, I'm more productive than I am anywhere else in the world, so that's why we're doing it from here, and the Discord have been absolutely loving it. So I quite desperately need to get in the shower, and that's what I'm planning to do. But have a look at this. This is the trade. Ignore my messy bedroom. 11.6k profit on a fresh funded challenge. 8.2k, 8.3k. This is the trade. Took it live with the Discord as well. Loads of our traders catching it. I need a shower, so I'm probably just going to leave it. It's like $300 away from hitting the 10% mark, which is what we need to pass the account. Yeah, happy fucking days, like. Another day, another fucking dollar. Right, we've got an easy trade, mechanical, live streamed it in the chat. Loads of people getting the same trade in there as well. This was the position. Let's go. I mean, I'm still in partials because I don't see a reason as to why it won't keep going up. We're in a new challenge. We've taken 2 challenges. Again, can show receipts if needs be. But that's another 200k challenge. It's a 2-phase though. So yeah, let's fucking go. I'm just about to get in the shower, but we've done it. 220,000 is what's needed. Should we close out? Oh, I'm worried. There we go. I'll be enough, surely. Fucking get in. I'm always worried when I take it out because I always get it under and I have to take another trade. It's the longest thing ever. 2 days in this challenge. 1 day, a 200k phase 1 passed and a 5k payout. Second day, a 200k phase 1 with a 10% target achieved. Don't see that often. You don't. So I'm going to quickly explain to you the actual analysis behind the position, because I realise you might have watched the live stream, but you might not actually know why I took the position. Just realised it's about 10 times easier just to explain it to you on here. This is probably one of the more educational videos I've made. A lot of analysis, a lot of like explanation as to why I'm taking positions, how I'm managing my emotions, etc. But this is a very simple position. So I'm on the 5 minute at the moment. I know you can't see it, but this is a 5 minute chart. You've got structure coming down here. There was a little bit of GU news, hence why I wouldn't be looking at executing around here anyway. But that's why you've got this weird candle at 7 that kind of creates a high and a low. But from that low, we then create a definite new high. And that's where we're looking for that change of character, which is here. Okay. So new low created. Oh, new low created, and then a change of character. Once that's happened, after we sweeped not only Asian session liquidity, but all this kind of 6 a.m. liquidity, 6 hourly candle liquidity, created that change of character. Now we're looking to look at the swing that caused the change of character. So from this high all the way down to this low, and we're looking to execute on the EQ. Anywhere here. Anywhere here is good. This is where I entered. I'm a little bit trigger happy, so sometimes I'm a bit early. Now, like I said in the thing, Asian high was fine because it was a 2R. That's typically what we would go for. So easy wins. I went for quite a bit more. I believe it was this kind of areas, which meant that I could pass a challenge because I'm doing a challenge. This is a whole series to get 1 million funded. I'm trying to do it in a good amount of time, and I kind of needed this to be able to. It's a phase 2 at the end of the day as well, so it's not a phase 1. So yeah, I kind of had to do it quickly, and that's why I was a little bit more aggressive with my take profits. But yeah, that's a breakdown. Hope that helps. Now, I have made a fatal mistake whilst making this video. I haven't traded the Effectify account in this episode. It's in the next one. So stay tuned for that. It's an Effectify account, and we trade the funded a little bit more. And I believe the one after will be ACG Phase 2. So there's a lot to come. If you guys are enjoying the series, if you're enjoying the breakdown, if you're enjoying the education, then please do follow me on Instagram, subscribe, drop me a message, drop in the comments, like something, because this takes a lot of effort, obviously, to make, and I'm trying to give it as much value as possible so that you guys are benefiting from my free content. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take a moment and think about how $1 million can change your life. Well, that's precisely what we're trying to achieve in only 30 days. Now, if you're a new trader, this is being done through using prop firms and challenges. And if you haven't been following us so far, I would definitely watch episode 1 and 2. And if this is your first time watching me, my name's Rob Donner, and I was probably in the exact same position you're in right now, watching this series for motivation and to see what's really possible with trading. And that's why I'm doing it all from the comfort of my mum's garage. When I went full time with trading and when I launched WokeFX, I was in this exact spot with only $300,000 in funding. Now I've passed 3 million. So if you've been enjoying the series so far, please do drop a like and subscribe. I put a lot of effort into these videos and try and give you guys as much value as possible. So if you want that to continue, please do show some support. We are back and it is fucking freezing. It's so cold. This garage is like the coldest thing in the entire world. But it's calm. Bit of cold palmer.
You know, chippy chips.
In today's episode, it's going to be super valuable for you guys. We're going to be trading with... What are we trading with? I don't actually know. Oh, we pass another funded account. Or do we? You don't know because you need to see the video. So we're trading an Effectify account, which is what I meant to do in the last video. It's an 100k phase 1. And then we also trade our funded account as well. So do we expand on that 4k payout we've already got? Hopefully you enjoyed the rest of this video. And yeah, tune in.
What?
Oh, and just to let you know on where we're actually at right now, we've passed 200k in funding, we've got a 200k in phase 2, and like I said, we're on Effectify 100k now, and we've also already secured a 4k payout. Okay, so we've entered a trade on the funded, a little bit of an late entry, and we've just started a fresh Effectify account, which again isn't at the best neck. Well, obviously we've just entered, so it's not going to be great. We're going to put our stops in. So stop should be 960, 960 that is. TPs, I don't know why we're on that. TPs should be around, I want to go to up there, so 9,200 ideally. 9,200. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. Let's see how that does. The reason why I'm looking at this trade is because it's a very valid entry. Someone actually messaged me saying, Luke, is it just me or is EU having a setup? And yeah, he's not wrong. He isn't wrong. So yeah, we're going to take it mechanically. We're trying to trade as mechanically as possible in this challenge. So all the positions so far, except for one in New York, have been like the mechanical setup that we trade in Woke. Doing an EU trade, oh God, what is going on with the hair? Doing an EU trade don't normally, but the setup looks really valid. So let's see how it does. So you're probably thinking, Rob, what's going on? Are you taking signals? Yes, to a degree, kind of. From my own students or people within WokeFX, basically I mainly focus on GU, so I'm almost always only looking at GU. There was no setup. I was doing a bit of live trading and speaking to the Discord, and I wasn't seeing anything, so I wasn't placing any trades. Now, obviously, to get the results I need to within this challenge, there's 30 days to do it, so I've really got to trade as much as possible. And Luke spotted a really nice setup on EU, which I'll talk about in full depth later on in the video. But yeah, shout out to Luke because he secured me a good trade. But yeah, we've got Dan's interview coming out tonight. Look, I'm just editing at the moment. This is what I'm editing. These are all of Dan's payouts, or some of them actually. It's not even all of them. And he's going to talk through how he's done that and achieved that with WokeFX. So guys, I have just made myself a coffee and we're back to editing Dan's beautiful little face in his interview that's coming out tonight. But obviously this is in the future now for you guys. But let's see how the trade's doing. So first, on the funded account, we are up to 8k profit split, which realistically, when I close this trade, there will not be another trade on this account. But let's have a look at the other account. That is up 2.4% now. Lovely jubbly, that's the trade. Simple stuff, very simple stuff. It's a mechanical system that we teach in Woke Effects. The fact that I took this off of someone else's trade idea, because I don't actually trade EU much, really ever, but GU had news this morning and I'm wanting to trade as much as possible for this series, which obviously isn't how you should really trade, but there is really good opportunities at the moment, which is really nice. And they sent the setup in and I look at it, that's pretty much spot on. GU ended up happening, but a bit later. So I've taken on both positions on my funded, and I've taken the EU trade as well on my fresh challenge account. So very happy days. It's been 3 days and we've done 10%, 8%, so 18%. So 3 days of trading, by the way. 18%. Yesterday was 10. First day was 8, but then I also did, I think it was like 2% for payout. And then today we've done 2% on the phase 1, and then on my funded another 2%. So we've done about 4% today, I guess. Yeah, 4% today, and 20%, so 24% in 3 days, which is fucking unbelievable. Man's got enough flavour. See, I get questioned often, Rob, where are you from? Why are you not fully white? This is why. Look at all of that. Look at that seasoning. Yeah, we're cooking chicken. Fucking lots of it. About 5 breasts in there, I think. We need to keep the protein up because we got Antigua in about a month. So yeah, I can get at. Detect me and whatnot. Boom. So basically, I got signaled by my own Discord, and I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna take the trade. So this account is a fresh effects phase 100k phase 1. We're up 1.4% on that, nothing crazy, but we did take it on the funded as well, the fresh funded that we got with you guys. So that one's on about 2k profit. We're up to 7.4k for that profit split. Probably should take partials at some point, or move stocks break even now actually. But the trade is very close to take profit, at least for GU anyways. So yeah, happy days, I guess, happy days. Boom. So it's looking like it's going to be a 5-figure payout on this first funded account that we've done. As you can see, one of one funded. Don't want to go too in depth on that. But 9,878. Obviously, I'm not massively caring about like if it's exactly 10k or not, but we're pretty much there, which is pretty sick. So 3 days into the challenge, we've got 200k passed. We've got a 10k payout on that 200k. It's 100% profit split as well. We've passed a 200k phase 1, and we're also up on a 100k phase 1, or like one phase challenge as well. So it's fucking looking good, bruv. It's looking good. Right, so that 5-figure payout is confirmed. $10,015, just to show we're on a one of one funded account as well. There you go. Here's my trades. Every single one has been broken down in this series, so, and if not, taken live with the Discord. So yeah, fucking great fucking start, AR kid. So I am definitely due a loser. I haven't lost yet, and it's been like maybe my 5th trade now. So these are my positions today. So I took one buy, this on the Effectify account. So this is a 1-phase account, one step account. I closed out my position. Stop loss is way too high. This needs to be lower. I stopped out my position up here. So my buy, this is on 1 minute, so that's why I think everything looks a bit high. So I entered here and closed out my position there. Not the best trade, it could close much higher. And the risk reward was around a 2R. But obviously with the market playing out for New York, notice this extreme kind of selling pressure on the 5 minute and 15 and 1. So what I did was I cashed out my trade on the retracement into this premium after that change of character, and then I actually entered in a short from here. So yeah, this is looking good. We're in 1.2k profit, 3% up on this account. Obviously we've cashed 10k on the other account today, so obviously happy. And then we're in crypto trades as well, which I'm not going to disclose because that stuff isn't relevant to this challenge. But yeah, we're on our way. We're 10% done for the 100k a month or 100k in profits, and we are what, 3 days into the challenge. So if you're wondering what this is me cashing out of our trade after hitting basically what we needed to hit to pass the entire challenge. So that was $10,000 in total profit. Whilst I was at golf with my buddy Pat, let's have a look at his drive. Light the candle! Nah, that was shit. But yeah, passed it. Sound as fuck. That's 100k challenge passed. What's that? Little certificate talking about. There it is. Wow, great times. Anyways, let's move on. Trade breakdown. Right here, let's break down these beautiful trades. We've had 2 in this day, and it was a little bit of a weird one, a little bit of a weird day, perchance. Basically, what we had was, this is the EU trade. So basically, it's the same thing on GU. I might break down GU for you guys as well. But basically, all we were looking for was, and I don't know why I've got the change of character marked out here. That might have been on the 15, but the change of character was here. So reason being is because we created a new low. Depends if you count bodies or wicks. I think that's why they're in different places. But if you're counting bodies, then yeah, it's up here. But if you're counting wicks, down here. Anyways, what are we talking about? So prices obviously come through with structure like this. Weird. Where's my... Oh, there you are. Sorry, my thing wasn't there. Anyways, yes, here we go. So I'm not fucking Fabrizio Romano. Anyway, so you got this high, new low, new high, new low, after sweeping Asian liquidity and waiting for... We actually did get some sort of kill zone here, but like I said, no structural changes. So again, waiting for that structural changes, waiting for that kill zone of 7 a.m. at a minimum. On EU, I find it more effective, because that is obviously Frankfurt open, and that's relevant to EU a bit more. But yeah, we had this change of character, then retest of EQ. Don't know why my position's up there. It would have been here. And myself maybe 1 or 2 pips at the low. And yeah, target a simple 2R. Probably would have gone higher realistically towards 3R. But we didn't, because I actually had to cash out here, because I started getting excited by this position. This is really discretionary and very emotional. So that's not how you want to be as a trader. But like I've been saying multiple times, this is a challenge. I need to be getting as much funded as quickly as possible and try and get as much payouts for you guys quickly as possible, just to show that you can do it. And obviously trading is an actual legit thing. And obviously this isn't like the best way to show it, because realistically I'd show you a log of a funded account for like a year and talk you through every single position, but I'm trying to get as much information out to you guys as possible. This challenge could have equally gone awfully wrong, and I could have lost every single challenge that I took, but luckily we're doing pretty well. So yeah, we had this high. Obviously this was a high of London to a degree. Price then started to move up pre-New York and into New York. New York then created a high up here. Again, I think this is now 15 minutes, because technically, again, change of character here. But let's say we're looking, it doesn't matter either way, it's the same kind of concept. You're looking from here to here. Now, this trade was more of an OTE rather than a EQ. So this execution was very, 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 very discretionary, to the point where you shouldn't really trade it like this. In terms of, I was looking at this area, this would have been 15 minute probably. Waited for this change of character. Once we started retesting, I was out of this position and into another, which is really not how you should trade. I can't stress this enough. But I was only up like 1.5% on this account, and if we're going to hit a mil in 30 days, we need to be fucking aggressive. So ended up being this position here, which is actually what secured me the pass, and that's what you saw in that golf shot video. This was a trade that got me to, I think, like another 8%, something like that, 8.5%, which ended up getting me to 10k, which was enough to pass the challenge. Analysis being taking out London high, causing a change of character with good price action as well, entry on OTE rather than EQ this time. Stop loss would have been at this high, and it would have been aggressive. It would have been aggressive as fuck. So 1.5%, maybe even 2% risk. I know, because I deal with these kind of account sizes so much, lot size, depending on the pips, I'm really good with. I can kind of, like, if you look at all my positions, you won't ever see me using a lot size calculator, but you'll see I pretty much have it to the pip every time in terms of how much I'm losing. All the losses that I have taken, obviously I'm in the future now, so obviously we have taken losses. You can see how little they are compared to our winners, and that's because of my risk reward, and that's because of the amount of lots that I trade. So yeah, this is it. This is the positions. This is what passed my FXFi 100k account. We're now 300k fully funded with a 200k in phase 2 and a 10k payout secured. How crazy is that in 3 days of trading? I personally haven't seen that completely documented on YouTube, almost live to a degree. We've shown the live sessions, we're showing the trades as we're taking them. Can't really get more transparent than that. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video so far. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a psychology breakdown. So if your psychology is absolutely amazing, then that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. But if you want to hear 2-3 minutes of me talking about psychology and how to improve on your mindset and how to think about trading, absolutely watch the next 3 minutes of this video, as it should be very, very beneficial for you. Right, let's fucking do it. So, I mean, sometimes you gotta laugh, don't you? I feel like I'm like all the way back to square one, and I've kind of taken a bit of time, just kick the fucking camera. I've taken a bit of time to reflect as to where I was when I first started trading and where a lot of you guys are going to be right now. And I asked the Discord, is there anything you guys want from this video? Because they all watch these videos as well. And they were saying like, it's really fun to watch, but most traders' problem is psychology and feeling they're not good enough and feeling they're not getting to where they need to be in quick enough time. I would always say that like the saying, for example, comparison is the thief of joy, is a really painful thing in trading, because obviously I own a community, so there's a lot of people always sending through results and payouts and funding and 6 figures, multi-6 figures, 7 figures, 10k payouts, whatever. And obviously when you see someone like me right now doing this crazy stuff in a very short amount of time, it might make you think, oh, I've been trading for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, for 5 years, and I've still not got results like that. I'd always just say you're on your own journey. Obviously, I've taken the steps that I've taken to get where I am now. But obviously, when I first started work, for example, and I had those 300k in funding, that took me years to get to that stage. Years. And I did it here. Now, I'm doing that in 3 days. So what I'm trying to say is it might take you years to get to that first step. But once you've gotten to that stage and you're able to get those payouts, you're able to get that funding, then it does generally have that compound effect, where you suddenly start seeing more consistent results, you get more payouts, you get more funding, and kind of life starts to accelerate. It's all about getting around that first hurdle and having the belief that you're going to get past that first hurdle. Because I'd say the reason why the success rate of traders is so low is because only 90%, if that, get past that first hurdle and actually get to the stage where they are in that top percentage of people getting funded and getting payouts. It doesn't have to be a prop firms, obviously personal account traders as well. And I just think it's, like I said, it's very easy to look at people like me or all the other million of traders or gurus, whatever the fuck you want to call them, on social media, who are showing everything, all the wins, all the payouts, all the certificates, and living the lifestyle that you're dreaming of. But at the end of the day, they would have gone through hardship as well. Obviously not the scammers and like the gurus that you might be thinking of, but the people who are actually good traders will often have invested thousands of pounds into education, like myself. They would have been in debt, like myself. They would have spent years without actually getting any payouts and without having any progress, it seems, to the camera. But actually, you're making tons of progress. It's just under the water. You don't see it like you see a duck or a swan. You don't see them paddling away. You just see them looking elegant and getting really good results because they're moving forward. And that's the exact same thing with trading. In that process to becoming a funded trader, becoming a consistently profitable trader, you're working that whole way, but no one can see it because no one can see the payouts. No one can see the returns. No one can see this lifestyle that you're meant to be living because you're a Forex trader. Until eventually you get to that destination and you start seeing the payouts and you start getting through that first hurdle, and suddenly it's flowing and you're getting more and more payouts, you're getting more and more funding, and life is starting to look how you want it to look. But obviously, like I said, there's tons of work to get there. Just stop comparing yourself to these people who spent years doing it or who've gotten really lucky and maybe been able to pick things up very quickly and learn the hardship very early on. Then, like I said, that's just their individual journey. It's going to be 10 times sweeter when you get there after spending extra amount of time doing it than someone who just comes in, gets lucky within a year, they're funded $1 million, $2 million. This series is very hard to like process because it's unrealistic, but it's obviously realistic because I'm doing it. And I remember watching these type of videos and thinking they were really cool. That's kind of what got me into trading, these type of videos. But I wish that they were trying to be as transparent as I'm trying to be in this concept, and you'll see later on in the series how transparent I get. But yeah, I hope obviously you guys have taken some sort of value out of this series and obviously what I'm saying today for you. I know there's tons of you guys watching at the moment who wish to have the results that we're getting here. And I just want to say it's not impossible. You guys can absolutely do it. There's no reason why you can't. Just need to stick through it and get through those hurdles. I'll see you in the next video.
Say what you want her to say. At the end of the day, I'm still getting money regardless, I'm still getting paid. She won't
Yes, we are back with another episode of Road to $1 Million Funded. Now, in this episode, it's going to be a pretty hectic one. We've got 2 days in one, so you're getting double the amount of value. So make sure you watch the entire video because day 2 is just as mad as day 1. For those of you that are new here, we're currently on $300,000 in funding with a phase 2 of an ACG account, which is $200K as well. And in this video, we're going to be trading that alongside a fresh funded challenge. This series is literally the most valuable thing I could think to offer for free. So make sure you do subscribe, as there's going to be episodes twice a week. We're already into episode 4. There's probably going to be around 15. So we are on to day 4 of this challenge. My trim is looking outrageous, but so far we've done something like 30% overall challenges and accounts, which is insane. We've just got on our ACG phase 2. We've entered this trade, which was up a little bit, but now it's back down. Entered off a 1 minute change of character after a sweep of liquidity. Asian session liquidity in London session. Very good time again in terms of timing of position. It's right in the kill zone of London session. So yeah, hopefully that plays out. I've not risked massively on that one because I am due a loss. I've not lost a single trade in the 3 days of trading. So I am kind of expecting a loss soon. Obviously we've got news a little bit later on, so I was going to completely leave this day, but I've seen a decent setup on there. It's obviously pretty early on. If this was like 10 a.m, which is pretty much out of kill zone anyway, then it wouldn't be worth the position because I'd probably still be in it by the time there'd be any news. So I want you to really think about what I'm talking about here. I've already mentioned 2 or 3 times within 2 minutes of being in the video about timings of position. Now, I'm always looking to execute between that 7 and 8 candle ideally, especially on days where there is news later on in New York session. Because if I'm entering 9 to 10, which is quite late really for execution for us anyways using the MEC model, then that means that the chances of news affecting the position are much higher than if I was entering at 7 and 8 when you're likely to get the high or low of London session. Yeah, hopefully this gets me another 200k in funding. That would be 400k. Oh no, that'd be 500k. $500,000 funded in 3 days, or 4 days, pretty much. So, this morning, I have the duty of taking this thing out. You excited? You excited, Inns? Indy? Okay, she's just smelling about. Yeah, excited girl. What are we doing today? So, I didn't actually think I would take a trade today. We've managed to find something, but I'm not convinced massively. Right, again, listen to what I said. I'm not convinced by the trade that I'm executing. And the reason being is because me, discretionary Rob, emotional Rob, might not be convinced by the chart's movements this morning, but my strategy, the edge that we know works in terms of data, we know it has X amount of win rate, we know it has a good risk to reward, I know that it's profitable over a long period of time, is showing a valid position. So rather than acting emotionally and being scared of executing, I'm acting on my strategy, on my edge that I've tested and have data for, and that's exactly how you should approach trading. So many traders I see either pussy out of positions because they know they basically have too much knowledge in terms of they're using so many different concepts on the charts that they're waiting for the perfect opportunity that barely ever comes. So you've got 2 sides of the coin. You're either really aggressive or not aggressive enough. And the perfect trader is one that trusts their edge completely, their strategy rather than how they're emotionally feeling at that time. I'm in the trade, obviously set my parameters, so I know how much I'm going to win, how much I'm going to lose if shit hits the fan. I probably shouldn't be showing my streets so much. I had a guy text me at like 3 in the morning last night. Text me and Sal actually. Like, I know your numbers. Just spam calling us at 3 a.m. Trade this morning. Got the duty of walking in. She's looking all sweet. So the trade's looking. I have to say, I think me and ranging markets work very well. Just to show you, it's like not. I've not taken any trades. This is the only trades I've taken. Phase 2, as said, as promised, and yeah, hopefully that works out. I wasn't massively confident in the trade, to be honest. So just to show you guys the account and obviously the metrics that it is actually an ACG account. This is how we looked. Obviously, it was basically just a straight win. We took partials when we did it. So average lot 7.5, win rate 75%. We would have basically be taking partials and also maybe trades to build up the minimum trading days. If we look in the advanced insights, for example, average win is $757 because that's partials, and then average loss is 0.5. So now you always are going to want to see the position broken down, so you're getting that value from me on the strategy on how obviously I execute my positions. Also, here's the certificate, 200k funded. Should be around kind of like 15th to 20 something of October 2024. Obviously, it's when I'm doing these challenges. So yeah, let's break down the position now. Let me just move myself so you don't have to look at my ugly face anymore. That has now been reversed for some strange reason. This light might be the most unbearable thing in the entire world. But basically, again, you're going to see it's very, very similar to my other positions, because there's a very big trend, as there should be when you're trading, and that is your consistency in positions. Now, again, as always, we're going to be looking at our kill zones. So we're going to be looking between 7, oh, that's a horizontal line, 7 and not 11, 10. So I've been asked a lot as well, like, Rob, why are you sharing the strategy in so much depth for going through your positions and stuff like that? It's because it probably won't be enough, to be honest with you, to make you profitable. And obviously I want to give you as much as I can, but the majority of what we do at Woke Effects and why it works so well is working directly one-to-one with you guys. Trading and strategies aren't a one-fits-all system. You can't just watch a strategy, pick it up, and then think that you're a trader and make really good profits. You might make good profits initially, but then as you start going through hurdles, as you start trying to, you know, abuse the discipline, patience that you need as a trader and the consistency that you need as a trader, that's when you're going to start jumping strategies. You're going to watch a new video, and also you're going to have individual problems. A lot of the people that I speak to one-to-one with Woke, I'm going through their trades, I'm going through their journal, and I see individual mistakes that they're making that others aren't, and they need that fixed there and then in the call. You can't fix that if you're not in a call one-to-one. You can't fix that from watching new videos, whether it's ICT, a new strategy, your favorite trader, whoever it is. Do you get my point? So that's why obviously I want to give you guys as much value as possible, but I can only really do that if I'm actually speaking to you one-to-one. So cool. So position looks like this. Okay. So we're on the 1. We're waiting for Asian low to be taken, and we want that sweep to happen in our kill zone, which it does. So we get that sweep. Once we do, we have structure moving downwards like this. New high, new low, new high, new low. From here, we get a change of character. Now, I think, I might be wrong, but I think I executed on change of character. So my executions vary a little bit more than the average person trading the strategy, because I'm a little sniper. No, because I've traded it for years. I've traded this style of trading for literally years. So it's very simple for me to execute. If, for example, sometimes I scale in with execution on change of character, scale on the EQ, and then scale in further on the OTE. So for example, if I was trading this on the, I don't know, on the 1, then I'd wait for execution. Well, actually, no, this EQ is quite a hard example here, but if I was trading OTE, if I was trading like the absolute low of this extreme, then I would enter there, but I obviously didn't, because there's not much point at that stage. But yeah, I think it went all the way up to here. Might have risked slightly more than 1%. I don't think I would have. I think I just targeted Asian high, because that was about 5R. So yeah, that was enough to pass the challenge, because I only need to make 5%, which was 10k in this example. But yeah, 10k made, cashed, 200k funded. We are 500k funded in 5. Well, actually, at this stage, it's 4 days. So in 4 days, 500,000 funded. I want you to ask yourself, those of you that watch TikTok and Instagram and follow all these gurus, some of them aren't even 500k funded, and they've been trading for years. So make sure you're checking into them and see what they've actually done in trading, if they're being as transparent as this. Because yeah, like I said, a lot of people actually can't even do this, and they've been trading for years, let alone in 4 days. So we move on to week 2 now, but with $500,000 in funding and a 10k payout. What a ridiculous week. I don't think I've ever done that in terms of those kind of results that quickly before. Starting this series, I didn't think that I'd ever get that kind of result in such a short period of time. And I don't want you guys to think that is normal in any way, shape or form. Now, we move on to Monday, the following week, And luckily for me, I am able to trade with a gifted challenge. I've never tried out the company called Goat Funded Trader, but I know Charlie very well, or Cree Trades. Come down to the office, I've been up to their office, etc. And he basically said, Rob, try out this prop firm because it's really good. If you want to document it and add it to your series, then here's a free challenge. The likelihood is I won't get to a payout because, like I said, all the time, such a small percentage of people actually get to a payout, and these challenges are very hard to pass, but we'll see how I get on.
Another day, not another dollar. So we're off to a new week on Monday. This trade that I've taken, it's a good idea in my opinion. It's basically just the standard long after sweep evasion low. 1 minute. I entered early. This is the problem. I entered just before 8, which is a silly mistake, as I know I shouldn't be doing that. But it was on this change of carrot, so I did it on the body closure. Trying to get a really tight entry. It goes at 220, which then just about stopped out. The annoying thing is that I'm trying out this new prop firm, Goat Funded, and I'm hoping, I want them to be really good. Is I just got stopped out of a position without, like, I don't know if it's because I didn't put a stop loss in quick enough or something like that. $480 loss. And it was just, oh, you can't see it. I just didn't close out or have a stop loss put in yet.
Now, you can probably tell I'm pretty flabbergasted, but realistically, it's probably my own fault. I don't really use trade locker loads, to be honest with you, so I'm not very comfortable with it. I think what happened was I tried to put in my stop loss and accidentally closed out the position. So the position only lasted like 30 seconds, because normally I place a position, then put the stop loss after, like a few seconds after.
As you can see, I entered 958.05, stopped out at 958.34 with a $480 loss. Yeah, which is just a bit annoying because there's obviously I wouldn't be cashing out my trade at 277. That would mean that I'm cashing out at about there when my entry was there. So why would I cash out there? It's just silly. It's just like an extra 0.5%. But otherwise, other than that, I've lost 1.5% on that account. Obviously, challenge. Going to be aggressive on it as always. It's annoying because the position could play out now. If this takes out this low, then I'll probably stop looking at the charts, to be honest, because it looks like I might just be inducing. I should really be sticking to the 5 minute, I think, at the moment, because that's where I'm seeing my most success. But I do like the look of this current position, potentially getting a reaction here out of this area here. But we'll see. I'm sure some people in the Discord will have taken that. I've been silly. It's an early entry there. I shouldn't have taken it. Where I did, got a bit trigger happy. I think when you go on a winning streak, that's when you typically go for your worst next week. So I'm waiting for ACG. ACG are past phase 2 now, so minimum trading days is done. It's just taking a long time to get, as always with them, it takes fucking ages to get the funded account. So got to wait probably a week. One of one, I've got to wait a week for the payout. And then we're done. And then we'll probably wait 5 days for that as well. I think I'm going to try out. We've obviously got the effects file accounts in, I think, 2 more days. And I think I'm going to try out E8. E8's the next one I want to do. Rightio, we are on to R. Look how cheap that is. Probably going to get fucked over by it. But the mission is to get as much funding as possible. Well, to get a million funding at least. So this is a 200k 2-phase account of Quanteca, which is Ascend X remastered. I'm pretty certain that they're a little bit maybe not the best. I don't know. I had quite a good experience with Ascendex, but then they've migrated, and that's always just a bad sign. But yeah, we're using them. We've got a really big discount on, so might as well take advantage of it. 4th challenge purchased, bought by myself so far. We're 3 for 3 so far. Whether that will remain, probably not. Realistically, I do expect to fail a couple challenges. This one that I've been given, I do think I'll probably fail, and obviously taking a 1.5% loss at the start. But yeah, hopefully we are able to pass it. Let's fucking go. Look what arrived. Rob, why are you so gassed? Most random purchase of all time, but I'm weirdly excited to try it on. What the fuck? Oh my god. So much going on. Right. How does this work then? I just want to put it on! I just want to put it on right now! Yo! Fucking hell, that's so cool. Why it's so cool? I don't know. Oh shit! Fuck! This is sick! I will hit every TP across the land. No imbalance will go unmitigated.
So I'm going to leave that episode there because you got 2 whole trades in there, a winner and a loss, and a few different funded challenges. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video though, I do want to pitch the idea of joining our mentorship, because if you've managed to get through this entire video and take every bit of value there, then you're the type of person that I want to be teaching one-on-one and get you the best results possible in the market. The way that we operate with Woke is very much individualized. Like I said at the start of the video, you want to be getting personalized mentorship because you're going to have personal problems. So if you do want to have that call with me on how you get in and how to even claim your spot, then book a call just with the link below. It'll be www.workeffects.com/main video page, and on there, like I said, you're booking a call directly with me. I'll probably be taking it in this garage, but yeah, here's a sneak peek at Monday's episode. So this is how the position looks taken live with the Discord. Literally just told them, yeah, can't bother to like pretend I'm not in position. So $6 up on this one. 6% on this trade so far. A little bit of drawdown on this is the goat funded one, so yeah, not the best, not the worst. Hopefully takes out Asian low, and then we're out for about 7-8% maybe. Oh, and before I forget, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on Monday. Halfway there. We are halfway there to $1 million in funding from my garage. For those of you that have been tuning into this series, I appreciate you all, and I hope you're taking as much value out of this as possible. We've passed $500,000 in funding so far with a $10,000 payout. If you guys are even taking a nugget of value from this, then it makes it all worth it. And I'm so glad to see the responses in the comments. How many of you guys that are able to take what I'm teaching in these videos and actually execute it for yourself and get insane results off your own back. And on top of that, those of you that are taking a step further and jumping into the Discord or even joining the one-to-one mentorship, obviously hats off to yourself for taking action on this skill set of trading and doing it properly with full focus on the development of that skill set. Obviously, generally in trading, a lot of people are just drawn to the figures, the money, the lifestyle, the flashy cars, hence why I'm doing it all from my mum's garage. As you're going to hear me say all the time, the value is in the skill set. The financial time location freedom is a byproduct of being a valuable person with a valuable skill set, and you can do that through trading, but not just by getting lucky on the charts. If this is the first episode you're tuning into, you need to have an insight of last episode where we managed to take our first losing trade of this series, and it was on a GFT phase 1 account. Throughout the rest of this episode, we're going to be trading phase 1 and phase 2 of that account, and also we're going to be trading our ACG 200k funded account as well. You're going to be able to see if we manage to get a payout on that too. Right, let's get it. First bit of this episode is going to be me live trading with the Woke Effects Discord, the exact position that managed to pass us our phase 1 of our GOAT funded challenge. This is going to be extremely beneficial to all of you. This episode's full of value, so if you do find anything that you actually like, then please do subscribe and actually like the video, because it helps us out a lot. I think we're trying to do a lot of good in the community here at the moment, so hopefully you guys enjoy the series, and if you do, like I said, just subscribe and like the video. Basically, mechanical shorts. I'll share my screen as well. Very simple stuff, like you should all really know what I'm talking about. Super easy position, could be a loser.
Can you guys see this?
5-minute structure, retest of EQ. I've got a little bit of a looser stop. Target Asian low. Can we see this? Didn't take because of the 5-minute candle. Is this on EU? Man simply does not look above. Look at EU naturally. It's not a natural thing for me to do. Yeah, if you're trading not the EQ, then you could either trade off this imbalance, which we're in, or off the order block, which you would consider a supply. Yeah, so it's fair if you're doing either. It's not like you won't get like a huge difference in risk reward, and you may get stopped out very quickly, but
I'm probably, well, if this is a losing trade, gonna get stopped off very quickly as well. But I mean, I don't like I said, it's literally nothing wrong with the trade at all. Any of you took this without me saying. I would not tell you any of you that there's any problems with it. Yes, Asian range is somewhat trading. Yes, I do believe that we're somewhat in a bullish market. Not a bullish market. We're in a bearish market, but I'm wanting price to come back up to here. I don't really see why we would off this low right now. I know we have had a change of character there, but we swept it, and it's just, I don't really love the look of it. It's not very impulsive. I'm kind of expecting price to come further into this, like I said on yesterday's live, price to potentially come further down, react to one of these POIs, and then come back up to this area. Obviously, this isn't the place position, but yeah, this is pretty much all we're looking for at the moment. It's not obviously T main / only trade EU, GU. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I do. If you just want to be profitable like early doors, you just don't need to be like that. Don't need to overthink positions like hugely. A lot of people that I'm speaking to at the moment, I think, quite surprised with how like easy I find it to enter a position, especially when it's like this. Like this is the strategy. Yes, you could argue, oh, we had this here, but this is before kill zone, so we have our 7 a.m. start. You can tell how early it is for me. I just had a really bad sleep, I can't lie. So we'd be looking to execute anywhere between there. We could get a sweep of the highs here, and then it happen again, and it happens past 8 into like 8. Obviously, I know that we're into 8 now, but it's kind of, yeah, like we've got everything. The criteria is met. 1 minute. Let's have a look. 1 minute, really impulsive rattle. Fucking hell, that candle was very big for 7.55. But yeah, I mean, again, not really loads to say. It's just for those of you that trade know exactly why. For those of you that trade the system know exactly why. You should be entering here. This is literally at the execution point. You could have entered about 7 times since I started this live, by the way. I need to stop saying I say it so fucking much.
She lie to your face, I really don't get it. She say what you want her to say. At the end of the day, I'm still getting money regardless, I'm still getting paid. She want Gucci, Louis, and the Fendi. Fuck around and leave your pockets empty. Swear I ain't a killer, but don't tempt me. Missy, do you really miss me? She lie to your face, I really don't get it. She say what you want her to say. At the end of the day, I'm still getting money regardless, I'm still getting paid. She want Gucci, Louis, and the Fendi. Fuck around and leave your pockets empty. Swear I ain't a killer, but don't tempt me. Missy, do you really say I don't call back when I'm free? Get my shit all packed and I'll leave. I need some caffeine cause I can't love, but I fall back when I'm sleep. I need a new whip with no keys. Say I'm a bad dog with no leash. I need a few bricks and a bad bitch so I can fall back to the streets. Don't know what to do no more. I really just don't got a clue no more. Cause you never telling the truth no more. Don't even think that you no more. You no more, do no more. I really just don't got a clue no more. Cause you never telling the truth no more. Don't even think that you no more. You no more.
So this is how the position looks, taken live with the Discord. Literally just told them I can't be bothered to like pretend I'm not in position. So $6,000 up on this one, 6% on this trade so far. A little bit of drawdown on this is the goat funded one, so yeah, not the best, not the worst. Hopefully takes out Asian low, and then we're out for about 7-8% maybe. How are we doing, lovely people? It is the 22nd of October now. The first episode was released yesterday on the 21st, and you guys are loving it. Obviously, that is last week's obviously performance so far, so I've got a little bit of leeway on where we're at right now. It's going very, very fucking well. These are the results so far in terms of where we're at. Today, we've passed our 600,000th bit of funding, or work towards that at least. We've passed phase 1 of a goat funded trader challenge, so insane stuff. We're literally passing challenges like it's nothing. Our win rate is ridiculous, and our risk reward is ridiculous. Like, we're literally winning, I think, 90% of trades, and I took a loss on that account, by the way. That was yesterday's trade. Took a loss, and today still passed the account. We've never traded this well. Obviously, we're doing it live as well with the whole Discord. Insane stuff. I've never seen a trader do it like this. Insane what the garage can fucking do to you. Garage can do some crazy things. I need to get a trim quite desperately. Look at all of that.
I don't really know what to do with it though. So yeah, all the Discord's been making fun of me, and I can't blame them because it is honking out here.
Here, this would be your era, or if it could be there. What I quite liked about yesterday, as you can see, we basically induced these lows. So we came all the way down, didn't take them, and you can see here, this is just enticing buyers. And if you look at the time of day, pretty much everyone's going to be out of their positions around this time. So you can see enticing buyers now, and then sellers take control, and then take the low ultimately. So I guess in terms of higher time frame, that's the way you could have looked at it. Oh wait, am I on the right pair? Yeah, I'm on the right pair. So yeah, New York was basically just a continuation. If you look at the timings of everything.
Yes, guys, it is bright and early, but as you guys probably remember, I passed an ACG 200k funded account not too long ago. Now, how is that funded account doing? We've just started trading it with 3.6k up this morning, and we're also up on our phase 2 of Go Funded Challenge. I think we're about 4k up, so 4% up. We need 2 more % to pass the challenge. And not just me catching all these trades. This is crazy. I've never, I'll be honest, I've never had a win streak like this where every trade is like winning. I think we've had 1 loss out of about 8. As you can see, RJ catching the exact same trade. Big up. And then someone put this in before me, 3.4k. I didn't take this one live because I've been giving a bit too much to the community recently in terms of I don't want them to be reliant on me. But as you can see, able to trade it without my input, which is really good to see. Hopefully there's more. There will be more that come through later in the day. But yeah, happy days. What a start today. It's not even 8. And yeah, I didn't film me entering, by the way, because my missus was asleep in bed. And she's currently doing my makeup. My makeup? Her makeup. Looking angry at me because she doesn't want to be on camera. You're a cat.
So this should be a pass on this effects fire account. Oh, my nipples out in the reflection. That looks good. My dog's here with me to witness it. But yeah, as you can see, oh, the equity's gone down. It's a bit annoying. Well, it was until I closed out that position, a pass. But yeah, I'm sure it'll still pass regardless. Yeah, another 100k funded this time with GFT. Okay, so it's $60 over. I reckon I need to be in 6k. As soon as I close out, it's going to cut us back with spread and shit. So I need it to be quite comfortably over 6k. Let me see if I've got an email yet from them.
Oh no, look, absolutely outrageous because it's like 8 in the morning. But just thought I'd say, like, what other skill set can you make? Let's have a look. We've made 4,000. So we're obviously 2k floating. $4,500 up. It's a chat. Obviously 2.5 closed out. Some money coming in. And that's on a funded account that I've gotten live with you guys. What skill set can you do that at about hours and a half work in the morning, laying in bed with your dog? Obviously this analysis is done like, no, it's not. Actually, no, it's not. It's this very simple system. You don't, like the way that we trade, you don't need to be on a crazy setup. You don't need to have the best screens and laptops and whatever. Obviously it's quite good to be in routine, so I wouldn't recommend trading from my bed, but I'm quite comfortable too, to be honest with you guys. But my point is, the actual skill set of trading is fucking unbeatable. Every other skill set, you have to go out and graft. With trading, the only thing you need to do is follow your system, follow the plan, and you'll make money. If you have the data, you know that your system works, you know that you have a good win rate, a good risk to reward, and overall you're profitable trading that strategy. All you literally need to do every single day is follow your own plan. If you do that, it's free money. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's freezing. Right, we're actually venturing out of the garage for once. And we are going to play some golf with none other than Mr. Hemmings, who is a part of the WorkFX Discord and the community. So, quite fun. Actually known each other for quite a while. He used to play football, he's really good at football. And he's been trading, I don't know how long now. He did join the Discord really early on, but he's gone through quite a few different things. He's doing very well at the moment. Maybe a year and a half. He's enjoying the process. I think trading's definitely changed his life in terms of his outlook as well. Like he's saying, he it's just much more productive in terms of like trading does that for a lot of people, where like it gives you a purpose to a degree, not a purpose, but just it gives you something to focus on and drive your attention towards. Otherwise it's kind of like you're just doing the same life every day, you're doing the same things, you're drinking at the weekends, working in the week. It's like you don't really have anything to actually look forward to in terms of that you're learning or that you're doing. So I think trading really provides that. I think that's done that for Elle. So yeah, good times. Nice little Skoda. But yes, we're back in Maya. Oh, I haven't been in a little while. Oh, she's going. Oh, rectify. I'll rectify your tyres latey, little slag. So we have arrived to golf. I've just been in the Discord live, so when I was gone, I think it was Riley, might have been Jesse, did a live for the whole group, which is lovely. So yeah, normally with work at the moment, you're kind of getting like multiple lives every single day. Sometimes live trading, sometimes live analysis, sometimes live, I'm gonna slot it in here. Yeah, all sorts really. And yeah, that's pretty much us. Not really much else to say. We're at the thing now. I'm just parking it up, probably going to hit a car because I'm trying to do this one-handed. Right. Oh, I've done very well. I've done ever so well, haven't I? So I've just been filming, and there's still like 8 people in the live, more than 8 people, 9 people in the live, and they were just like just laughing in the chat because they could just hear me vlog. Right. Well, you guys are definitely going to be featured in one of the episodes that we're doing. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't leave. But see you guys later. I can sense I'm going to have an absolute honker early doors. Go on, Elliot. Show us what we got. There you go. Great movements on the kid. Big bombs. I've never hit that. I've never done that. Bob's hitting balls like a Lambo. What, mate? Good. So, you good? Yeah, good. It's absolutely centre drive. Where are we? Oh, right in the fairway. Yeah, so I'm Blue Guest and he's Bobby Dono today.
Dobby Bonner.
It's not ideal, is it? Yeah, I'm getting blasted. Let's have a look at the drive though. Have a look at you, shall we?
Oh, Jesus.
Right, that's what I was saying though. Comes right big time when I do it that quickly. I mean, oh, she's no it. How you're close to me is crazy. She's done well.
Our kid needs some lessons.
I do. Short game just ruins me. Actually, yeah. This hole here though, I won it. It's the only one that I won. Drew quite a few. Didn't get anything lower than a bogey, and I think that's almost solely due to the short game. I think if I had a short game, I could have got a few pars, but
Yeah.
not,
Would have been a bit
not
closer,
to be.
I reckon.
Yeah, probably. So what we're doing with the rest of these ball now for me is just the short game. But we'll start. Right, so that is the end of the video. I know it's a little bit rushed, this one, because I'm editing it like right now, and Chelsea have just played, so we're out a little bit late as well. So I think this is at 8 PM rather than 7 PM. So I do apologise. But if you haven't already, please do follow me on Instagram and all the social medias, TikTok. It's either Dons.effects or Rob Dono, which is the same as my YouTube. And yeah, subscribe as well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. It's pretty fucking mental. I've never seen any trader do this. Yeah, I hope all of you guys actually want to see more and are enjoying the series so far and taking as much value as you can. But yeah, hopefully the next episode I've got a bit more of time advanced. It's edited a bit better, but regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed and please do subscribe. I'll see you all later.
This is position 200k, one phase fund account.
Get the fuck up. Live 200k pass. Should be about 3k cashed out. $500,000 funded in 3 days. Oh, just to show you guys the account.
No imbalance will go unmitigated.
Still do it. We'll still do it. What a series this has been so far. An incredible couple weeks of trading. We're currently sat at $600,000 in funding. I believe so far we've also gained a $10,000 payout, and I've actually just requested the payout from last video as well. Hello, so this is me from the future, and I'm going to update you a bit early on. I know that this is obviously me in advance, so I kind of know what already happens throughout the series, but just to let you guys know, because I've had this news today, Effexify, one of the first funded accounts that I got funded with for this series, I'd never tried them out before properly and gotten funded and gotten payouts, etc. with them, so it was my first proper time with them. Managed to get obviously the 100k phase 1 and even a payout, and I have to admit, very, very quick with the payouts, but it breached my account. A 0.5% payout managed to breach my entire $100,000 account. And obviously it was a phase 1, so I'm expecting tough drawdown rules, but I didn't realize they were what they were. It's very unclear on the website in terms of like how it works, especially if you're taking a payout that is only 0.5%. So normally how I would do it with one steps is once you are funded, either trading with a static or trading drawdown normally. In this case, I thought I was trading with a trading drawdown, which is worse than a static one, so already not ideal. How a trading drawdown works is it follows your balance when you've closed out positions. So let's say I'm 0.5% up, and I've closed that out. That means I've only got 5.5% to lose of my total. I can now only go down to $94,500 rather than the initial $94,000. Now most props have that, just to show you can manage risk accordingly and obviously deal with the amount of capital you've got in your drawdown. But this prop in particular completely ignores that. So I took that 0.5% payout, and because I hadn't made 6% and even more on top of that, it meant that actually taking any money out of the account instantly withdrew the entire funded account. So obviously for this series, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible with you guys. That is a blown account now, so I have breached that funded account. It's for a completely ridiculous reason. I've never seen that with another prop firm. I've never seen that, and it wasn't very clear at all on their website. It wasn't in, obviously, the description when you're buying the prop firm or anything like that. Their support, extremely unhelpful. Didn't give really any reasoning as to why this shows that you're a better trader, because you're basically having to gamble the whole account to even get a payout in the first place. The reason why 6% is so harsh and so unrealistic is because they're asking you to make 100% of your equity and more to take a payout and even continue to trade with that account with a similar size drawdown, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, in my eyes, I was very shocked. It was annoying because the trade I took actually ended up to be a very good position. It was about 3 or 4R. So lost another payout as well, which is just frustrating. That's now over 7 figures I've lost with prop firms for just stupid rules or them going under, and around $25,000. Obviously, this series is meant to encourage you guys and motivate you guys to see that it is possible with prop firms, but I'm also trying to show the reality of it. This is such a real thing, and props, I've had it happen to me way too many times, and it isn't your fault as a trader. You've already done the hard thing in getting funded and getting the payout, to then get brought all the way back down and have accounts taken away from you, payouts rejected for very low quality reasons, can be heartbreaking for a new trader. So I want to put this out to all of you and make sure that you understand that you need to be doing everything in your power to make sure that you're not breaking any sort of rule. So for me, I'm trying to do this series very quickly, so I don't have the time really to go through every single rule of every single prop firm. But I've never seen this rule with any drawdown before. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I personally am never going to be going with Effexify again, and I would read every single rule you can possibly read before you're trading with a prop firm. Right, I do hate to start an episode off that way, but like I said, I have to be as honest and transparent with you guys with the props and my experience with them so far. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up, because if you'd watched previous episodes and then you thought, oh, they look like a really good prop, then now you know they're very much not. But in today's episode, we've got another banger as always. We managed to get a payout with ACG. I think we extend our payout or explain more conditions with that prop as to why we're trading it any further than we already have. We're also going to go through some losing trades, a blown challenge, and why that's happened in the first place. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got it working now. Let's have it. Oh, do I want... I don't know which one I want. I'm going to keep that to myself. Yeah, happy days. Can't be upset with that, can we? Yes, so update with the 1-of-1 payout. We have been paid out by them finally. Not actually finally, it wasn't too long. It was about 22 days, something like that, since my first trade, and about, I think it was around 9 days from requesting my payout, which it's meant to be 5. It's meant to be 5 days, but it doesn't really matter. I'm glad they've just paid me out. We even got a little feature on their Instagram account.
Okay, so as you guys know, props are out there to basically make as much money from you as possible without paying you out. Unfortunately, it is the truth of the matter, but if you're smart and you're good at trading, it doesn't matter, you can make money from them anyways. Currently, I didn't really want to trade today, and the plan is not to take any challenges. Well, not to take anything seriously. I haven't taken a challenge, obviously, but I may do, maybe in New York, but I doubt I will, to be honest. It's a bit too late in the day for me now. But I've kind of had to take a position on my ACG account, my funded account, after making 6.4k on it. There's a rule with ACG for the minimum trading days that it has to be like an actual trading day. So if you're trading with 20 lots, you have to be entering position with 5 on the next one. And it has to be the similar duration. So I've basically had to trade, which is a bit long, but we're actually in profit, so I can't be too upset. About $600 up at the moment. It's not a big trade. I think if it wins, it'll be like 1.5k, something like that, maybe a bit more. So yeah, I'm kind of expecting it to lose. This isn't one that I was confident enough to take on any new challenges or anything relevant, because in my eyes, it's not an amazing position. It's a bit of an annoying rule. So for those of you that had bad experiences with prop firms, you're not the only one. It is just they're always trying to find new ways to not pay you, or to delay payouts, or to give you a reason not to get paid out, to have to wait another 2 weeks. So I'm trying to make sure I'm doing absolutely everything, because I've had it at ACG before about minimum trading days. So that cost me 4 and a bit K. I don't want this one to cost me 6.5, almost 7k now.
Lost. Upsetting times. It's annoying that I have to take these trades. It just does piss me off quite a bit, but once this payout's done, the next one should be fine. So not the end of the world. Free money at the end of the day. Fucking hell. Free dollar. Oh god, I'm looking awful. Right, we're on a fresh My Funded Effects account. I don't know if you can see it. Just posted the second episode. There's our change of character. We're looking to get anywhere from here once this candle closes. Perfect. Stop there. So we're going to initially enter with a 7 lot once this candle closes. This will be initial entry. Stop loss will be at this low. Right on closing. Just waiting for this to close. Ideally it closes above. Maybe not. Body closure is above the last body closure. This would be better though. Close. 5 minutes probably closing really nicely as well. Just waiting for it now. Waiting for it to say 5 really. Surely it's got to be soon. There we go. Oh, I need to allow one step. There we go. See, there's your spread for My Funded Effects. Not absolutely ridiculous, but not the best either. We'll get that low, and hopefully we can get on the retracement as well. I'm going to go live now too. So these are the entries. As you guys probably remember, I don't like having it at the complete low to give myself an extra couple pips. Going well though, we're up 1.4k at the moment, which is 1.4%, which not too bad. However, My Funded Effects, only 30 to 1 leverage, so you can't really, it's quite hard to do it. And, oh god, fucking hell, I need a trim. I think that's today's mission, is get a trim and maybe go to the office. My Funded Effects don't allow you to trade with much leverage, so a little bit annoying when you're trying to do a challenge, a series to get 1 million funded, but we'll still do it. Right, so My Funded Effects have this weird rule where I'm going to close out a bit of my position now. But yeah, My Funded Effects have this weird rule where you have to trade for 3 days and it has to profit more than 0.5%. So this trade, I can't even risk that much because of how low their leverage is. Don't know what that stop loss is down there. Bring it right up. But yeah, basically trade really nice. Loads of people in Woke caught it again. Didn't live stream it because I don't want to do lives every single day so that people are just basically taking signals. But we've taken it out Asian high. Trade is really nice, really quick. So there was no real chance to get on a retest. I was actually going to take it on a new challenge with Quant. There's a being in my garage.
Yeah, guys, so just going to break down. So obviously we've just failed this challenge, my final effects one, so I thought I'd break it down. Obviously, the main issue that I found with them is we've got such a limited time to be able to pass this challenge, and they only have 30-1 leverage. So to actually pass it, most of these accounts I'm passing in one trade. Like literally one trade, 4 Rs, 5 Rs, and that would be enough to pass the account. However, these guys, as you probably saw from the last trade, that was a really big position. Normally that would pass me an account, but because they only allow 30-1 leverage, it's very hard to catch that whole move. So yeah, ended up having to trade it basically every day to get anywhere near it, and I just wasn't really getting anywhere. Obviously, this was the initial trade. We got into 2k profit, stayed at 2k. Again, I was kind of waiting for a good position, couldn't find any, and obviously this is now. So this is later down into this the fifth or sixth or seventh today, something like that. But my point is that they basically, I had to keep trading, trying to get to, I think it's 10% profit because of their leverage, and it meant that I was over trading, obviously, which I have to kind of do. I can't stress this challenge. As you guys watch the series, gets more and more aggressive as time starts to run out. We had such a good start, but that was because the props we're using allowed such high leverage, and the opportunity in the markets were all 4 or 5 Rs, and I managed to catch them with full risk, at least 2% risk. Whereas this trade, for example, it was a good trade, a 3-4R, something like that, maybe a 3R, and I only gained 2%. So it's really hard to kind of trade and pass these quickly, which is the whole point in this challenge. I know that's not how you should trade generally, but it's what we're doing for this challenge. So yeah, I can understand external factors in terms of like, yeah, if a lot of the time if something bad happens outside of trading, a lot of traders then use trading to make up for the bad in their life. That happens quite a lot. I see it. And then it makes it 2 times worse, and now you're kind of just using trading as an escape from your actual problems in real life. So I completely understand all that stuff, but in terms of what you feel like is
Frustrating. It is frustrating losing $300 or so just because I have to physically trade for a long period of time with ACG. Bit annoying. Like I said, reason why it's not on a challenge and stuff like that is simply because I need to get the minimum trading days done. But it's definitely going to take out that high. No, sure it doesn't. Probably lose about 350 it should be. Shouldn't take me under 6k. I'd be quite annoyed if it does. Because that ain't fair. Bear in mind I don't want to take it. Oh, go on. Do it. Do the thing you're meant to do. You were born for it. You were born to do this. We were up like $600 here. I don't know if the thing is, I don't know if that's too soon to take. It's such an awkward one because you meant to trade it based on how you would trade like normally. So if I was trading this normally, then it would be protecting that high execution, brilliant execution, and I'd be targeting at least that low, if not this low down here, which is where I target. So it's just a bit frustrating one because I've not really done anything wrong, but I have to just take a loss because the minimum trading days. ACG get a lot better after the first payout. Fucking hell, that trim's outrageous. Because once you've had your first payout, you don't need to do the minimum trading days, which is like half the ball ache. But we still not hit TP, starting to come down a little bit. Stop loss. It will. I'm pretty certain it's going to hit stop loss. I may just try and cash out a break even. Like I said, I don't know why. It feels like I have to trade it as if it's like a whole trade or based off how I would trade normally, which if they've got data on me, they would know that I don't normally cash out a break even. What the fuck? Look at this blaring light on me. Anyways, we're in a really discretionary trade at the moment. I've not really been able to vlog it much because I've been editing episode 3 and it's taken me literally the entire day to get this out to be. I mean, you would have already watched it, but what a video. What a great video. But yeah, basically, I'm trying to make this like 15 minutes long. I've got to record the breakdowns now. But yeah, I basically just wanted to come on here and say I appreciate you all for watching the series, and the comments have been amazing. I don't think I've ever had this kind of interaction from the community. So yeah, massively appreciate all the support you guys have shown me. I wanted to make this video to show the reality of trading, especially when you're trading this aggressively. This video is almost solely to basically show you failure, and that is it. That initial part of the video is about how a whole funded account has been blown for something that's really out of my control to a degree. I guess I could have gone through every single FAQ in a bit more depth, but again, stupid rules from the prop firm, and it literally says this on their website. Obviously, blowing an account, blowing a challenge as well. That was due to my own trading, obviously, trading really aggressively with limited leverage. And obviously completely my fault, obviously. And trading
trading and taking losses on my funded account of ACG as well. So literally 3 for 3 in this video in losses. And this just shows the difference between having a good week and a bad week. And I wanted to make that super clear, that when you're trading this much and you're taking like a position a day, which I don't ever normally do, this is very aggressive for me. Like I said, because of the series, because of the challenge, I'm trying to do it in 30 days. It's never been done, or I've never seen it being done before. So yeah, but I also wanted to go through and give you guys a little bit of a psychology section here, and basically talk you through how I felt during these challenges, and obviously how I feel after losing this funded account. So one reason that I wanted to make this video anyways is just talk you through the emotions of losing a funded account. It's happened to me multiple times. Like I said at the start, I've had 1 million funded accounts taken away from me, 1 million worth of funding taken away from me, and 25k worth of payouts as well. And it can be heartbreaking. Like, it can actually be to the point where you just want to stop, like, especially with prop firms. I mean, I have at points just like stopped giving any attention to prop firms and focused solely on my personal. And that's definitely what I'd recommend to anyone listening to this video. Is ideally, props are just there as a source of income for your personal account. Even when you're getting payouts, I wouldn't consider that your money. I would consider that your personal account's money. And then once you grow that to the point where you can take payouts from that, that's your actual money. I'd be very cautious with how you're approaching props. And like I said, I'm glad that happened to me rather than anyone in my community and any of you guys watching this video. Hopefully, I know it would have happened to some of you guys, but this kind of stuff happens all the time. And obviously for me, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but imagine if you've gone through that whole process, you failed accounts, you finally get funded, and they breach your 100k account for something like that. That would be absolutely heartbreaking for whatever trader it is. And I know some of you watching this, that's happened to you. And I just want to say, it's shit. It is shit, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going with trading. Don't let things like this make you give up, because I promise you, if you've got the skill set to get that first payout or get to that level in the first place, you'll be able to do it over and over again. Just keep giving it time. To even pass the challenge, you would normally have to have made about 15%, 13% without losing 10% at any point, which is already showing that even if you pass the first phase and then blow second phase, you're actually a break-even trader. So don't think these props are the be-all or end-all. When you're trading on a personal account and you're able to manage risk like you are with props, then you'll actually see if you're a good trader or not, because you're giving it a longer period of time and you're able to trade with proper risk management, with proper trading conditions, with proper account management, etc. But yeah, that is just what I wanted to say. Don't think these prop firms are the be-all end-all. They won't last forever, and they're pretty shit as it is. My goal for the next month, or for the next however long, is to gain $1 million in fresh funded capital, all from the comfort of my mum's garage on a dining chair. We are up around $11,000 today. This morning, this is the first day trading back in the garage. We're 3.6k up this morning, and we're also up on our phase 2 of Go Fund Challenge. Yo family! Yeah, bit of an awkward one, guys. It's been over a month since I last uploaded. I know a lot of you guys were massively into the Road to a Million series, and I appreciate all the support and love. It's a really good series. I loved filming every second of it. However, life has gotten in the way a bit. You'll see in this video how the challenge has kind of played out. Obviously, you can probably see I'm in a bit of a different setting. I've actually been in the process of moving. That's taken up a lot of time. Obviously, it's end of year, generally a hectic time for any business. Yeah, it's been very busy. So I promise you guys, in January, you're going to have a ton of videos. You've got the last 2 episodes of this. You've got this episode, and you've got another one, which we actually filmed in a different country. And then we've also got things like 20k payouts, stuff like that, verbals with different prop firms, etc. So that's all going to come in the next episode as well. And then this episode is basically breaking down the entire series, where we've gotten up to, how much we've got in funding, how much we've got in payouts, all of that stuff, and obviously my psychology going through it as well. And then we're going to have a load more videos coming out, like my day trading show reaction, a 6-figure month, going through obviously moving, office setup, all this different stuff. We've got so many videos for you guys, so obviously don't lose faith, because there will be loads and loads of new episodes and new series and whatnot going out. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoy. If you haven't already, do subscribe, do like the video, because I do want to make as many of these for you guys as possible. If you do like the channel, then it means a lot if you can subscribe and like. Right, on to the video. Right, where do I begin? So 30 days ago, I set myself the challenge of hitting $1 million in funding live in front of you guys in just 30 days. Well, I'm making this video today to tell you that I failed. Unfortunately, I've come short of the $1 million mark. And it is absolute heartbreak at the Etihad. After such a good start of hitting $600,000 in funding and $20,000 worth of payouts within just the first 2 weeks, we've still managed to come short of that golden $1 million. That's not to say this challenge hasn't been a complete failure. We're ending the 30 days with $800,000 in funding and around $30,000 in payouts. So when I say I gave this challenge my best shot, I really mean my best shot. Obviously the first 2 weeks was so amazing, but then there was something that was so huge coming into the third week of this challenge that made the charts almost untradeable for the way that I approach the markets. And that was something that happens every 4 years. And this one in particular is probably the biggest one yet. It's Trump's election. So any of you guys that trade and observe the markets a lot, you would have noticed the dollar has literally just been bullish for like 2-3 weeks straight. Since the election, of course. It's been unbelievable for my crypto. Made a ridiculous amount of money on that. But for the challenge, there's been barely any price action to actually trade. Even getting into shorts on G or shorts on EU to match that dollar's strength has been extremely hard. There's been barely any execution criterias. And that's the thing with fundamentals as a trader. When things like that happen, it's very hard as a TA-based trader to really maximize your profits out of these elections, out of these big fundamental news. So I've basically been trying to pass these last few challenges, and ultimately I'm just worsening my trading ability. And what I mean by that is I'm over trading. I'm taking positions that I have no idea what's going on just for the sake of this series. And it got to a stage where it was a little bit unhealthy for me as a trader. And I'm not making any excuses. This is obviously a ridiculously hard challenge in itself, and I've come short. That's the end of it. But I don't want to worsen myself anymore as a trader just to pass this challenge. So I kind of stopped towards it last week because I was beginning to spend a ridiculous amount of money, not a ridiculous amount of money in comparison to how much we've been paid out and in comparison to how much we've got funding. But in the first 2 weeks, we passed every single challenge. I think maybe other than one My Fund and Effects challenge. Then the latter 2 weeks, I think we failed something like 6 or 7 challenges in a row. And that's just me literally desperately trying to trade every day to pass this last 200k in funding. Now, it's a little embarrassing for me to actually even say that I failed so many challenges in a row. And we did manage to pass 2 of them, so we managed to get a Blue Guardian and an Aqua funded account. But there was literally points at which I was trading news, I was trying to almost like leverage accounts against each other, and I was still struggling to get this last 200k in funding. And it literally just got to the point where I just knew I was gambling. I knew there was no point in what I was doing. I'm just doing it just to show you guys that, wow, I can get $1 million in 30 days. And at that point, it's just an ego trip. And I thought, what's better than me just showing that I can do this stuff? And because I know I can, like I'm already $1 million funded, so I know it's not like a big deal in terms of being able to hit it, and I'll be able to do it later on anyways, and I'll still document that for you guys. It's much more important for me to be realistic with you guys and actually show you that I'm not a perfect trader. Conditions of the market make a huge impact on how profitable you are, even if your strategy is extremely profitable as well. And how the market can go through cycles. Like I said, the first 2 weeks we passed every challenge, we got so many payouts, and then this latter 2 weeks we probably had minus something percent, even though we are still getting payouts, etc. So you can't blame the markets as a trader, you always have to blame yourself. And I think I've made the right decision here in not just trading a challenge every single day or multiple challenges every single day and guaranteeing that last bit of funding just to show you guys that I can do it, even though it's just fucking gambling. Because the way that I did it in the first 2 weeks was exactly how you should approach, or how we teach woke traders how to do it. And if any of you guys are a part of the Discord, for example, those first 2 weeks we were live, I was live constantly throughout the weeks because there was so much opportunity in the market that matched our models that we trade. However, and I'm sure some of you guys have joined from the series, probably notice I've done no live trading in the last 2 weeks because I know that I'm going to be taking positions solely to pass this series, but I know it's not high quality positions. I know it's not ready to the strat, and I know that I'd be feeding my group the wrong information and the wrong approach to trading, hence why I haven't gone live. But obviously I want to say thanks to you guys anyways, because you've all been giving me such great support throughout this series. It's been a real tough one to take. I'm not someone that like gives up easy on things, but I just feel like it wasn't good for my actual career in terms of like where I'm at. I don't want to worsen myself as a trader. And the bright side of things is we've got $800,000 in funding, multiple payouts. Like it's very, very good in terms of what we're able to achieve in 30 days. Like it's actually ridiculous. I've never seen a trader get that much in funding and with 30K worth of payouts and be able to document every single bit of it. There's obviously quite a few accounts I've not actually shown yet, like the Aqua, the Blue Guardian. I don't know if I'll show the full GOAT one. Right, now that sob story's over, let's actually go through the rest of the week and kind of the positions we took, what we got up to. I say week, it was last 2 weeks, and obviously how we managed to pass those Blue Guardian, Aqua funded accounts, how I blew so many challenges, and really just like what we got up to throughout the week. Obviously, this is a bit more entertainment rather than psychology or educational based, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed what I did film and managed to get on camera with the DJI whilst I was basically blowing challenges.
Do pick your trades this week. It's like Rob said, it's not a funded week, I don't think. Yeah. Or a challenge week even sometimes. Like I think at the moment with the conditions we've got, really conservative, like really like put like a little bit of risk on this week. Don't put like your full risk on. But yeah, in a bit everyone have a
So whilst we've been skipping, Price has been doing some great favours for us. We've got 8k cashed out, 6k floating, and this just to show it's on a funded account as well. This is the ATG we passed, obviously got it on the 22nd of October. And yeah, looking really good. Should be one of my bigger payouts. Obviously, show you guys when I get it. But yeah, it'll at least be kind of like 6, 7, 8k. But the reason why I'm even trading that account still is because of ACG, the minimum trading days. You have to take a position that's like decent size for 5 trading days. So I've kind of taken 3 losses that are just pretty shit positions, but I want to get the trades in. And the final position was a really nice one, so scaled into that one. And yeah, that should take me over the line for minimum trading days and for a bigger payout. So ACG has just cost themselves more money. So obviously I'm trying to be as transparent as possible during this. And unfortunately, we've had a huge error on my end that I'm really hoping I can get away with. It's like such a small thing that I know I'm going to get fucked for. Basically, I was in a trade here. I've been in this position for a while, and I was in a short here, and I've basically forgotten to close out. I was in a call, but obviously with ACG, you have to be taking positions. Annoying, it's reversing now as well. But you have to take positions every 5 days, like a full trading day. Anyway, so I was in positions for that kind of reason. You needed to be in a trade for 5 days. Not like a swing trade, but you need to execute a decent sized trade every 5 days. But if you want to see how we've turned things round, you're going to see it now. So obviously I was a bit raged yesterday, not the best trading, obviously annoyed because I got stopped out of a position, went in a mentoring call, went on for too long basically, and I just completely forgot about my positions, even though it was so much money. But obviously we still should be a 7 point something K payout. I'm hoping ACG obviously still pay up. And luckily, we've now been able to secure a payout on not only our Effexify account, but also our GOAT funded trader account as well. So if you have a look at some of the trades, let's have a look at the Effexify, no, not the Effexify, the GOAT funded trader first. So if you have a look at trades, closed positions, these are all the partials, but we actually took a loss initially. We took 2 losses before we took our big win. And this is obviously the importance of risk management. We're now up to 2.3k. So that'll be the payout. I think we'll only get 60% of it though, because we're going to do a kind of 5-day split. But then if you head over to, what's one of the challenges? To Effexify. Now, Effexify is a trading stop loss, so I want to get the certificate, I want to get the refund, I want to get the small payout first, so $500. As again, same thing with Effexify, risk management super important. We took 1 loss before the win on today, and obviously a loss yesterday as well, and this trade was 4 times less than the winner. So that again shows the importance of risk management. Because I'm only 1 for 3 right now, but I'm 500 off 0.5% up. I could probably manage risk better, to be honest with you. But yeah, should be getting that payout now. Just been speaking to live chat. It's ready to request as well, which is quicker than I thought it'd be, to be honest with yourself. Let's have a look. Dashboard. Trading days is done. This is my challenge account. Yeah, there we go. Request a payout, 532. So like I said, that is only, so it's 80% profit split, so I'll get $425. We'll do max account
max amount. So like I said, I just kind of want to get the fucking I kind of just want to get the certificate and shit. But yeah, that is Payout under review. And yeah, well, not first, we should get that. The one of one, the ACG very soon as well. I think the ACG, let me check the ACG account one and when that is. And then the Goat Funded Trader should be on the 5th. So we're 4 for 4 on payouts, which is mental. 0.28% for 4 times live in front of you guys. I'll break down the trades in way more depth later on in this video. But yeah, let's fucking go. 4th payout. Come on. And here is the Goat Funded Trader payout. So probably just request that now. I don't know if I thought it was going to be the 5th, 15th and something else, but that's now saying a month. So I don't really know how it works. I don't know how you change how the payouts work, but fuck knows. It's fine. It's 1.8k per off. Can't be upset. I've returned to the office today. It's a strange one. It's a strange day. Returning keys and whatnot and all sorts. Saying hi to familiar faces and bearing gifts. Look at all these gifts I've brought. There for my dad, but still. You know that meme where it's like when your son doesn't get you his beer, it chins him. That's what I feel like at the moment.
Right, so that should be another Phase 1 challenge pass, but with Blue Guardian this time. They're a bit shit with spreads, with slippage kind of coming out of position, so I need this to be a bit over. It's 10k that I need to get to. I'm obviously on that now, but I need to be, I reckon, just a bit over it, because when I closed out partials, it kind of took me back quite a bit. So wait a little bit, hopefully we get a bit past this high, and then I can close out. But yeah, we're now on 800k funded, which is mental. I need to turn this off because it's making noise, and I'll probably get copyrighted as well. But yeah, 800k funded. This is our last week. We really needed that start. We've got obviously the rest of today and 4 days left to get 200k in funding. I'm going to try and do it in a 2-phase. We still got my funded effects, which is kind of like break even. It's a 1-phase. It's actually not a good thing because we've been profitable with that account and then it's come back down to break even. So all the accounts, the stop loss is probably not the stop loss. The max drawdowns probably come up, which is a bit annoying, but because it draws with your balance. The other thing is, it's been horrible the way that we've gotten funded last week with that Aqua funded account, and today's account, again, not really even wanting to trade, but we made the most out of it. We managed to find a position that was good. Had one failed challenge in the build up to this position, and then which was the same position I just executed early. Very poor trading from me, but then we luckily got in again on a new challenge, which has passed. So I think on Blue Guardian we're like 1 for 3, which isn't amazing, but isn't bad either because it doesn't cost much, to be honest with you. Maybe a free challenge is 100k is like 600 quid, 700 quid, really not that expensive at all. So if I can make one half decent payout and get the refund, then easy pickings. And we got FXFI's payout today, which is nice as well. Right, so today is a day. I don't know if I'm going to release this or when I'm going to release this, but picking up my new project, which is set to release at the end of the year, 2024. These are the first samples we're getting for TradeX. They've made their way to the UK. Very excited to see how they've turned out. It's very cool when you've designed something. Have we messed up, Indy? Have we messed up a bit? I've made a fatal error and it's cost me about £1,000. But game's a game. Like I said, transparent with you guys. So I tried to do a little method with news today. It's NFP. Just because why not show you guys how you can change how you can pass challenges in different ways. So I know loads of my friends have passed challenges with news. I've never really done it before because I normally get news wrong, to be honest with you. So what I was trying on this one was taking position with one account bullish on news and one account bearish. Managed to fail both, which is an interesting concept in itself. So one was because consistency rules. So with funding traders, which is the prop that I was trying with, you're only allowed to risk 2%, which I thought I did. This is the current office and whatnot, where we've just been rejected our payout. Sad times, isn't it, Pat? But we had the Trump news happen here not too long ago. Trump news. Tell them who you are.
I am Pat, and I lost all of my money from Rob's legal and financial advice.
Okay. Never listen to a man with that on his ear. No, Trump won the election here the other day. Stayed up till like 6 in the morning watching it. And it's pumped all crypto, so our bags are up. But Forex is fucking me off. Forex is fucking me off big time. I'm really not enjoying my time with these prop firms anymore. I might just leave it. I might just become a full-time crypto trader. There we go. That's got to be it, blood. Should I think of the quickest route to going? That's it, surely.
No, that won't be one. That is though.
And if that's not, that fucking is. Triple kill. Do it, give me it. That's not plus, is it? Fucking wants a little bit then.
You have.
Oh, fuck like you have.
Down there to the right.
There you go. Oh, yeah, mate. Where's my gold? Where's my gold camo? Where's my diamond? After 3 days hard graft, we've not only finished top of our leaderboards with 48 kills and 31 deaths, we haven't just finished all gold camos, but we've also gone and unlocked. Oh wait. The diamond skin. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at how pretty she looks. Pat's trying to convince me to go for dark matter, but I've surely got better things to be doing.
No.
Surely. Look at that. Bash. Sweet. That is my second payout rejected now with ACG. Over $10,000 not paid out to me now due to literally no reason. So apparently it's because I've not hit my trading days, which if you've been watching the series, you've literally been seeing me take positions just to hit those trading days. I've even done an extra one, so 6 trading days, and they've still rejected me. This is the email. Trade account 170 so whatever. We cannot process a withdrawal because you've yet to hit the 5 trading days. I've replied and been like, can guarantee you I have. Here's the proof. You can see my positions again. So the 6th, the 29th, one of these is actually on the 28th as well, but it doesn't matter. 25th, 24th, 23rd. And yeah, that's 5 trading days at least, let alone the 6th one that was actually on the 28th as well. Because one trade held overnight. So yeah, pretty ridiculous. It's $10,000 not been paid out now, which is just getting stupid. And I also have to do an interview with them to even get the payout in the first place, KYC, even though I've been paid out multiple times, multi-5 figures from them. So makes no sense. They've taken a big turn for the worse. I wouldn't recommend going with ACG right now. I'm definitely not promoting them at all right now. So yeah. They've now banned me from chat for 24 hours because I asked them, well, I was basically saying tightening up on rules, not paying out traders or delaying payouts, and mass marketing, etc. is never a good sign for a prop. They banned me from speaking. So that's good. Right, so this should be a payout from Goat Funded Trader. There's all the percentage of the current payout will be withdrawn from your account. That's fine. Payout now. Has that done it?
That's that then. That's just that then.
I feel like I'm quite physically attractive.
It don't matter what the cards say.
How does one zoom?
That's so cool.
So just to put into perspective how much Trump's kind of like helped me out a bit on crypto, obviously not with trading and the challenge and stuff. But this is why I'm not so annoyed about the challenge, is because, well, if you look at the amount of money that I've made from crypto, so $710, $393, 23, 696, 727, 330, 1,044, 1,067. That one's down. Nastily Jupiter. 2,625. That would be a lot more, and I've closed out some of that position as well. Oh, you can't see it. 654, 424, 324. $10. 611, 711, 1,004, 2,142, 2,442, 71, $18,200. $3,470, $11,125, $2,195, $4,819, $7,553, and that's ignoring any spot and anything that I've cashed out already. In total, that's unrealized profit over 60 grand. So in terms of like me being annoyed about the market conditions, I'm not at all. I'm just annoyed for the series, for the challenge, for you guys that are watching it on YouTube, because we haven't hit it. But in terms of obviously profitability over the last month or so, insane, incredible results. And just to obviously even like go a step further, we're on Blue Guardian at the moment. This is obviously one of our funded accounts. This is up to, well, we're up $657. So this is another very big payout we're going to get. I'm taking a few losses on it as well, but as you can see, very much a funded account. So yeah, that's another big payout that we've received as well. So generally, like, it's been annoying and a big shame that I've not been able to pass challenges. I got the last 200k in funding, but in terms of payouts, massive payouts. Crypto's made 60 grand in the last couple weeks, so can't be massively upset. And yeah, hopefully, my dog's just like crying for some reason. Look at her. Do you want to go outside? Do you? Want to go outside? Right, so basically update with one of one. So I have a 9.5k payout that's meant to be coming today. And obviously their Discord said it's completely fine because the rules got changed. Basically, you need to do 3 minimum trading days that you need to make 0.5% each on. And you can't have one trade that makes 50% of your profit, of which both of those apply to me. But I asked Discord and they said it's fine because the rules changed after I placed the positions, or after I had the positions. Now they're going back on the word, the support now saying that I do need to do it. So we're either basically going to have a 20k payout or an 18k payout, or we're going to load the account because it has to be like a really big amount because of how much profit the account's already in. So that's going to be fun. Hopefully, I mean, if it's that big, I don't know if, well, I've seen them pay out 70k, so I imagine they'll be all right with 20. But yeah, that's fun. I've just requested ACG the second time now, after I'm meant to be doing a call with them as well, which I don't have any update on, which is fun for the KYC. So yeah, fun times. Meant to obviously get a 4.8k payout last, like 14 days ago, two weeks ago, when the Trump election thing was happening, and they still haven't paid out. They rejected that one because of minimum trading days, even though I did 6. And I've done another one just because they told me to, and I've had to wait 14 days. So if they deny this one again, it's taking the fucking piss, because that'll then be around 15k they've denied from me, which is fun. So yeah, hopefully these payouts and prop firms can fucking pattern up a little bit, because there's so many just shit. Stick with FTMO, stick with 5%ers. I'm going to properly get funded with them soon, so I'll document all of that as well. I forgot to say as well, we are in a trade. We are trying to get to this magical 20k. So we're up to around 14 right now on the one of one funded. So let's hope this one goes to full TP, and then it's just one more day of making around $500. Sorry, $1,000, because it's a 200k account. Needs to do 0.5%. So yeah, basically going to close it out soon. Probably around 16, 17k, 15, 16, 17k, and then go and wait till the rest of the week plays out and see if there's another position I can take to get it to 20. Right, it's looking ever so likely that we are going to have get a trim. The idea was that I'm not going to get a trim until I've done the challenge, so actually I'm not getting a trim. It's upsetting. See how the trade's doing. Obviously, like I said, I have to trade it, take extra positions, not extra positions, but I need to get more of a payout. It's looking ever so good. We're up to 17.6k, so that should be very close to getting it. Probably be my biggest payout ever, by the way.
in one payout. So hopefully one of one sort out and get that over to me. If I'm able to do it, it'll be like the next couple of days, which will be fucking sick. So yeah, very good time for the lad. Right, the spider has taken it too far. I don't know if you can see it, but we've got cobwebs on my monitors coming from the ceiling, and it's this fucker here. Look at that. You're gonna get killed. You'll be murdered for your crimes. Let me get the fucking Hoover. He's gonna feel my wrath. Oh, he's not ready. No. I'll put the mask on. Actually, can't be asked. This is a lot about me right now, doesn't it? Right, how am I going to do this? Might just like attack him. Ready? Get fucked, get fucked. Look at that. Didn't know what hit him. There might be about 50 million spider eggs in there, by the way. Looks weirdly spider eggy in there for me. That's concerning. But we got one. Let's fucking go. My golf stuff's come. I ordered like loads and loads of golf stuff. Look at all of this. Oh bosh. This stuff is cheap as fuck, but it's really nice. They had a massive sale. I got a fair few bits, it's fair to say. It's fair to say I got a fair few items of clothing. It's fair to say. It's fair to say that a fair few bits were bought. Black Friday, you got to treat yourself, eh? You got to treat yourself. I'd literally never buy clothes as well. So that is all, I think. That's it. But yeah, let's do a fit check. It's time for golf, the awfully played sport that I attempt every fucking day, apparently. Yeah, we're off to golf again. Probably think I don't do much other than play golf and trade it. Oh, look at that. Lights, crazy. It's what you call light pollution, my friends. Let's get in the vehicle. Need to charge my phone. My friend's going to be mad at me because I'm late. I know I am. I'm often late, which isn't how you want to be in life, but it's unfortunately the case of me often. Can I just say, what a fucking bop this is. Just screaming it as loud as I can on the drive here. Absolutely belting. Sometimes all I think about is you. Where are we playing? Oh, we're going to Missouri. You like a bit of Texas, don't you? This kind of area. This kind of location. This kind of folk out there. Okay. Focus, isn't it? Stu, what do you think? What do you think of the range?
Nah, it's fucking class, man. They're not
fucking class. I'll bolster off first. We've had a really good practice. Now it's gonna all go tits up from here, really. Let's give that a go, shan't we? Oh no! Oh, he's unhappy with that one. Oh, really unhappy. That's a tree there. That's not me nowadays. We've absolutely crumbled under the pressure. Let's see how Miller gets on there these days. Yeah. Hasn't driven in a minute on a course. Been a while. We're on the course here. Oh, he's joined me. Joined me over there. Oh, it's worked for him. It's worked out for the prick. We look really bad now. Stu's going to show us up here. So Sol's eating out of date chicken just to make you all look bad. Okay. He's got... Oh, the orange ball is out.
The blushes are flowing.
That is a high tea. Oh, sorry, I've kind of spoken when you swung there. The tea for that is really high, mate. We've gotten the goods, and we never had that first house for starting again.
Nah, game glitched.
Game bear glitch.
I
think it was the wrong course. It put us in like some weird gaff. I think it put in like. Oh, she's right. She's so right. She's so right. I've never seen her so right.
There's water over there, Bob.
She might be the right thing. Oh god, get away from the tree. Oh god. Why are you in there? Get out of there.
Oh, how do I stop? I'm doing a selfie and I don't know how to start. No, what's going on?
Can't lie. Probably my worst showing of all time. Truly been humbled the last few times I've played golf. I play so much, and I'm so fucking bad. Actually getting a bit teary about it. I give it so many hours. So many fucking hours. I'm so shit. I'm so bad at it. So upsetting. But oh well, I don't even know what we got. I'm not even going to show the score. Hopefully if I can actually do hit it, we will, because I'll just get aggressive with challenges otherwise. But yes. Right, good to see you lads, I guess.
Nice to see you too.
Basically, to fully update you guys on how this series is basically ending, I've passed a 100k Goat funded trader, a 100k Aqua funded, a 100k Blue Guardian. I've passed a 200k ACG, a 200k 1 of 1, and then obviously the 100k Effectify account as well, which I've lost because they're just fucking dumb. So of those accounts, we've gotten $830 back from Effectify. We've gotten our first 10,000 and end up being about $10,880 back from 1 of 1. I've also now got another $9,400 waiting to get paid out from them. So that in itself is already over $21,000. ACG, I've got 4.6k to be paid out with them. Blue Guardian, I've got around 5k to be paid out with them. I might leave some in there though because it's a one phase. And Goat funded, I've got about $2,000 with them. So it's around in and around the ballpark of $30,000, which again I've never seen done live in front of a YouTube series in 30 days. So I'm very proud to have gotten to where I have. I'm also very ashamed of the last 2 weeks, hence why I've been a lot less upbeat, and that's just how traders are going to be. It's very easy to just show the wins, hence why I'm trying to update you guys on how it's actually been for the last 2 weeks and how it's been a bit emotionally draining for me as well, and I've had to take the correct step in my opinion and walk away. So obviously guys, I will update you with the rest of the series and basically show you how I can get to the $1 million. I'm not sure how many days it will take, when it's going to be. It might be 50 days, it might be 100 days. Obviously it's just 200k left, so it's not going to be hard to get, but I really need market conditions to pattern up a bit, because I'll show you the GU now, for example, like it's literally not really tradable. There's been, for example, I trade around Asian session liquidity. Look how much Asian session liquidity has been swept and the other side hasn't. That is very normal. Obviously the market like goes through cycles like that, but to have that many days consistently without happening means that there literally wasn't really an opportunity for me to even pass the challenge in the first place. And the two challenges that I passed, like I said, were very much off the back of news being aggressive. Right, this is just finished now. I've just finished editing. I'm going to try and get it out tonight if I can get the thumbnail guy to do a thumbnail basically for it. But yeah, as I've kind of said at the end of that video, I appreciate you guys massively. Any support in terms of likes, subscribing will be amazing. And just because you stuck around for my longest ever video, I believe, or one of my longest ever video, I'll give you a little sneak peek of the apartment and obviously what's going to be coming on the YouTube pretty soon. Ooh, nice skybox on the floor. But yeah, this is a little sneak peek. Right, what a video we've got in store for you today. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. You've been watching along a Road to a Million series. Obviously, you guys know from last episode, we managed to get to 800k in funding. In this video, we'll be live withdrawing $40,000 worth of payouts from 1 month. Not only that, we go to lovely Antigua, but first you're going to hear me rant about being rejected a 20k payout. Like I said, if you're enjoying the series and you do love this channel, there's going to be so much coming in 2025. I cannot stress the amount of videos I'm going to put out for you guys, the amount of value I'm going to put out for you guys. So if you could, please do just like the video and subscribe. It means a lot for a smaller channel. So my biggest ever payout in one go has been rejected. Mr. TJR and Aiden, what do you have to say for yourselves? So obviously with the new one steps. I mean, I got it funded and had a payout before they changed rules, which shouldn't really be happening in the first place, changing rules after being funded and after being in profit as well for a payout. They initially actually said it was completely fine. I could take my $10,000, which it was initially, is about 9,500, something like that. So that was going to be my second payout. However, then they changed the rules. You now need to do 3 minimum trading days, and they all need to make at least 0.5%, and you can't have one day that has made 50% of your profit. So why this is so important is because I've made sure that my consistency has to be below 50%. So I've had one day that's made 9,500, I've had another day that's made 9,500, and then I've had one day, which was today, that made me 1,000, which is obviously 0.5%, it's 1,100, something like that. So if you can see it's gone from here, 200,085 dollars, hopefully it's showing, to then the trade that I wanted to pay out initially, 9,526, to yesterday, 9,526 to 219,046, to today, 220,216. Now I'm requesting the payout as they maybe do those extra trading days. Ended up costing them an extra 10 grand basically. So shame on them. A shame. Obviously when I followed all their rules. How is support being? Hard, to be honest with you. It's just a nightmare. Hi there. I'll just film it from here so you can see it all. Obviously showing them, they told me that initially it wasn't paid because it appears that you did not meet the consistency rule or the minimum trading rules. Okay. Apparently this was sent to me when it wasn't. I was like, did they look at the account? Because they obviously didn't. They just instantly rejected it. Very strange as both reasons aren't true. Yeah. I've received a response. Your current profit is 20,216. 50% of 20,216 is $10,108 on the 20th of November. Your P&L was 10,115, which goes above the 50%. So they're saying that I've gone above the daily payout by $7 on a $220,000 account. I've gone above that 150% payout rule thing by $7. Okay, I put this isn't correct. Profit for that day was $920, as you can see by MetaTrader. Why this is so big is because this is what I'm seeing, so I can't know what they're seeing. This is what I see as a trader, and as you can see, 7,866 plus 5,649 minus 645 minus 2,950, it equals about 9,900 and something, which is under the threshold, which is good for me. But look at this trade. So I lost $645. That loss actually meant I didn't have to make as much money moving forward. Obviously, on their own dashboard, it says I'm beneath the consistency rule. I said also on your own dashboard, it says it's eligible. They then send me through this, which is all my trades and where I'm taking partials, etc. The only one that's incorrect is this position here. Minus 450 by 15 lots, 1.05876 on Euro USD. Okay? So I'm like, well, this is wrong. You've just given me more profit for some reason, but that obviously means I now can't get a payout. If you look, that's my screenshot of the exact trade, 1.05876 minus 645, and then this is there, 1.05876 Euro USD minus 450, which meant I made an extra $200 when I didn't. I didn't make an extra $200. So that means that it's made me $7 over the payout threshold. Brilliant. How the fuck does that happen? It's just such bollocks. Now they're telling me that I'm going to have to wait 24 hours. It's just such bollocks. Every time with any prop firm, I'm so fucking done with it. It's actually pissing me off. I don't even care if I sound like a dick. I know it's like, oh, boo-hoo, you've not got your $20,000. You get paid out a lot of money. But as traders, you're relying on these prop firms to just be honest. And I've had ACG reject a payout because I didn't leave a trade long enough for 1 second. Bollocks as well. I've lost over $1 million in funding because prop firms have gone under. I've been rejected. Now with this, I've been rejected nearly $50,000 in payouts. That's just not fucking okay. It's not on. Obviously, there's nothing I can really do, but it's just so frustrating that as an actual trader who's doing everything to your own rules, I haven't broken a single rule, I've literally adjusted my trading to their new rules, which they added onto my account after I was already up $9,500. They probably will pay me out because they should do. There's literally no reason for them not to, but It's more like this period of like waiting. They're going to wait 24 hours. Then they'll give me an update. Then the update from that will take 24 hours. And it'll go on and on and on and on until I finally get paid out probably a month later when they're meant to be 14-day splits. Or it'll be too long and the company will go under and I'll get none of it. Now, this is obviously Thursday, the 21st of November. So I hope I'm completely wrong and they actually do pay out. But I'm just getting fucking sick of these prop firms. Like, they're so shit. Obviously, I know that you're all going to say, like, go with FTMO, go with 5%ers. I'm already with FTMO. I'm going for 5%ers at the moment. But if you're wanting to trade with millions of dollars worth of capital, you need to have as many, like, all of these prop firms under your belt. I've already been fucked over by FX5, I've been fucked over by ACG, I've been fucked over by my Forex funds, I've been fucked over by Day Fund, I've been fucked over by Funded Engineer. Like, some of these are the bigger names, like my Forex funds, Funded Engineer, like meant to be like solid prop firms. ACG rejecting payouts, like, do you know what I mean? And it's just fucking jarring. And I can only imagine what it's like for you guys that get anywhere near this size of payout. Maybe it's like a $1,000, $2,000 payout, but it's your first ever payout and you really need the money and they're rejecting it for shit like this. They're just fraudulently making up things with their payouts to basically just fabricate lies to make sure that they don't pay you. It's actually disgusting, and you really, like, everyone in prop firm industry, this is why I'll never make a prop firm, because it's fucking backwards. Like, they're all just trying to take your money without ever paying out traders that deserve it. It's fucking grim. Antigua, we're gonna be in you.
We're literally gonna be inside of you.
Pat, look at that. Jeez.
Come on.
Ready.
Come on.
Let's go! Right, we've just gotten out of the lounge, which I had to pay for because my Amex didn't work, but Pat's did.
Frick you!
Look at his fit, by the way.
Alright. I'm refusing to be in this state.
We are in the land of Antigua.
Oh, sorry.
In the land, you're just waffling in the background.
I'm so up for this.
I'm right up for it. Wow, lovely and hot. Sunshine. Tally pops in.
Yeah.
Is it easier for you to get to?
I'm closer.
Look at this.
Hey, give me a blind, man. Jesus Christ. Yo! That's all man.
She's having none of it.
Everything good? Yeah. Not 10 minutes to the man.
Come on, family. So we're here. This is what the room's looking like. Got a turtle, just a turtle, just in case. You got myself in the mirror one more time. Emily doesn't want to be on camera as per. We got the nice big old bed, which I'll be taking up almost all of. Got the sofa, fridge, quite a big room to be fair. Nice big like TV section, desk where I'll probably pretend to trade. Got a balcony, and I think we got an free upgrade as well, which is pretty class. We got like a nice sea view. I don't know if you can see it, but out here having a good time. It's food time though. I'm fucking starving. Luke's had 3 meals.
I've had fucking 3 meals.
And he's complaining about being full. This is our location. I have to say, this is probably one of the nicest places I've been. Most unique. It's very just different, isn't it? Antigua. Not the same as Bali or Thailand or Spain or France or whatever. It's very different.
You've never been on this side of the world.
I've never been on this. Well, I have been on this other side of the world, but I've never been to the Caribbean. No. Been to New York. Been to Florida.
Not the same side. Yeah, Florida. Yeah, I guess.
I've been to Florida twice as well. That is it. That is all of it.
It is a bit further south than Florida.
I'll look at this for a view though. Look at him getting a bit quicker so he can get in the shot. Yeah. Just a lat spread on the kid. Some fishies somewhere.
Water's starting to go that way.
I think it is dead, mate.
I reckon that's dead. It's literally not moving.
Fish is just not going anywhere, is it?
That's so dead.
Yeah.
I kind of want to chuck something at it and see if it moves.
Chuck something at it then. Oh!
It's alive.
It's definitely alive. Decision made. Don't know if you can see them, but there are fish in the water and whatnot. I don't know if it's really working.
fucking arrived. We've arrived and we're here. This is our mountain.
So, this is day 3. 4? Day 3 or 4?
4. No, 3.
3 of our Antigua trip. I've burnt the shit out of myself. The absolute fucking shit. Sorry, I shouldn't swear so much. I'm burnt. Really burnt. It's not looking good, bruv.
I'm already in the Champions League. It's on me if I stand on street. I need a pack to land on me. All cats don't land on feet. All good if her face is pretty, but I'm judging her hands and feet. Girls say I got handsome features. Young boy in a bando clean.
Look at this fucking spot.
This
is insane.
You can't look a man for dreaming. I ain't putting no women on pedestals. You got sauce, that sauce incredible. I'm sitting in Matsuhisa, restaurants old but the sauce incredible. Don't provoke him, MC soak him, gonna get sauced incredible. Ganja and it's doused in chemicals. We're selling relief, it's medical. We're selling relief, it's chronic. We fuck but it's still platonic.
Let's go, family.
I'm quite bad. I'm quite bad, as you can probably see.
Do some water tricks.
What do you want to see?
The people want to see your handstands.
Yeah.
He's doing really well here, actually. He's actually playing up for the cameras, so. Do a backflip now. That's talent. That's unteachable talent.
It's a backflip, that one.
It's almost unteachable.
Your family. Your family. Right, so I've been having a war with one of one on the 20k payout because they rejected it for the second time now. Basically, the first one was requested in the UK before I went on holiday, and it had obviously $20,216 worth of payouts. The consistency rule was there. Everything was there. Everything was perfect. Their new rules, all that stuff. No reason to deny the payout. They instantly denied it. So I was like, what the fuck? Asked support, what's going on? They said, give it 24 hours, wait 24 hours, and then they said give it 48 hours, wait 48 hours, and they said give it 36 hours, waited and waited and waited. In this time, I've been traveling to Antigua, which is still a fine country for them, I believe. Then, after reviewing my account again, they've admitted they were wrong for the first denial. I think it's Riley on the payout support team says, request it again. I requested it. And one thing that I thought was really weird was I was like, oh, thanks for approving it. Like, I'm glad this is all sorted now. Headache over. And then I'm excited to share the certificate with everyone, show, obviously because I'm documenting it. And then the support goes, yes, thank you for your support with one of one. Glad you got your payout request. And I'm like, oh, they've used the word request, weird. Then again, next day, instantly rejected.
I'm like, well, fuck, this is just stupid now. So I've looked into it, I've gone on support, they're telling me I've used a VPN, I've obviously traveled, and even before, like, I've documented every trade with you guys, and it's all from my garage, so you can clearly see that I'm not using a VPN. And even since I've been here, I've purposely not gone on the MT4 account, or MT5 account, or even like their website at a minimal amount, because the only reason why I've been on their website is to argue with support, because I'm worried about that, because I've seen horror stories before. So I'm not trying to even like speak to them because I'm in Antigua. Definitely not trade, and there's obviously no trades because that's why the payout request is the exact same. So they're telling me how I've like used VPN. I'm like, no, I haven't. And I've been saying it for ages and ages. Obviously, this is $20,000 payouts. So this is life-changing amounts of money for pretty much anyone. Even for me, $20,000 is still a good amount of money, which I deserve to be paid out. I shouldn't have to like go through all this hassle to be paid the money that I've made. If a broker, you withdrew from a broker, you wouldn't be like, oh, thanks broker for paying me the money that I'm owed, that I've traded for. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a fucking long process. And I was like, right, this is getting ridiculous. I've told them multiple times in the support that I'm documenting the process. And I said, like, not in a threaty way. I just said, like, I'm going to make a video reviewing it because I'm doing a YouTube series. I can't just ignore a 20k payout denial. So I made a video on TikTok. That video like instantly got a few thousand views. Really big creators like Trading Pool, AJ, Ants Analysis, sorry. He commented on it, some of them reposted it and stuff like that. And they were all getting sent into the Discord. And then suddenly it's been improved. So should have that 20k coming this week. But fuck me, payouts with prop firms are a nightmare. It's upsetting to think that it might have just happened because of the following. Well, it probably is. But I'm glad, obviously, to get it. I've said to, obviously, people on Woke, if they're having any similar problems, please send it through, and I'll get it to the same guy that I spoke to, Irony, I don't know how you say it. Seemed like a relatively sound guy. Managed to sort it out on the Discord for me, so props to you. But the actual support team on the website, so slow, so, like, misleading, and it did feel like they just wanted to deny my payout for the sake of denying it, because it's 20k. It just is snowing in the UK, it just is the case. Gone from like snow to being severely burnt. My face is absolutely ruined. Oh, we've had a stressful morning with 1 but hopefully that's sorted now. And now it's time to enjoy the beach with the missus and my friends. For those of you that want to know where I'm staying, it's called the St James's. Oh, there's my hairline. St James's Club in Antigua. What are we doing today, Arcade?
Massive beer off.
Massive beer off.
Getting us started.
I won the first one comfortably. After Pat had 2 beers.
And you had 3.
That's all that was needed. Job finished. Job done.
It's now midday and we're starting day 2 of the beer off.
First beer of the day.
First beer.
Oh, this looks amazing.
First beer of the day.
I've got some extra.
I'm 1 step ahead. I don't want to drink this all day. we've recruited 2 more beers, and a third each as well.
That one was really
We're doing the fucking job. We're doing the fucking job. We're getting
started
it done.
late. We started late, but we're gonna fucking make up for it.
So this guy doesn't drink either.
I don't even drink.
Doesn't even fucking drink. Doesn't even care. Doesn't even care for the world, does he? It's fucking here.
Fuck's given.
Doesn't give a shit. Look at this though. That is gorgeous. Like everyone in the UK right now is just like freezing cold. What day is it? It's like midday on a Wednesday.
It's midday on a Wednesday in the middle of November,
and we're having a beer off in the middle of the Caribbean. So we are on to the 4th and 5th.
4th beer in the last hour.
4th and 5th beer.
Do you know the one I mean?
Doing well. This is a better challenge.
No.
It's within the hour also.
Within the hour. 5 beers in the hour. Drunk. Me and Pat have finished our 6th beer. We've been provided some food. And now we're going on to the 7th beer. And he'll be destroyed at this challenge. Be destroyed at this challenge. Lewis, what do you think?
I think Rob's going to win.
Big time.
What a piece of
Who do you think going to win?
Rob's going to win.
Come on, family. Eighth and 9th beer now.
starting to get strange.
In the money end of the competition.
Not even close to it yet.
This is a man that cares for my well-being.
There you go, sir. It's all better.
Lewis, so Pat's taken early yet late.
I've taken a
lead.
fucking early late lead.
What is it? How much are you on?
This is my 12th and a half.
Yeah.
And my 13th and a half.
So he's got 12 and a half and 13 and a half. Right there. If you put it back right there. Lewis has had enough. Corrupt has had enough on her face.
Your 11th and 12th.
I'm having my 11th and 12th. So he's 1.5 ahead.
The reason it's a half is because I dropped half in the sea.
Doesn't matter, cheat or not, we'll still win. We'll still win.
This is our Pat. This is my 14th and a half beer. So my 13th beer, my 14th beer is there. He's still a beer and a half ahead. This is my third, but we'll catch up. We'll catch up.
No! No!
Alright, we've got, what is it?
This is 15 and a half and 16 and a half.
No, it's 15 and a half for you. It's 13 and 14 for me.
No, it's 14 and 15.
14 and 15 for me.
Be in it.
If you fucking
Take him down.
it'd be so gross for you.
Well, then don't even try it with me, girl.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Where?
What's that?
I think it's a boy.
You see that? It just went underneath. There it is.
Where?
Popping up and down.
It's popping up and down.
Where?
The water, there.
What? I'm confused.
There, look.
You can keep pointing at things, mate. Oh shit! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
There's no way that's a seal. I'm running to see if it's a seal. I've just run and broken my sliders. Oh, it's gone.
No, it's just there. See if that was a seal.
So this is the aftermath of the beer off. I did actually win, as you can probably tell by the state of me. This bloke seemed interested. But yeah, we did about 18, I believe it was. So we've just requested our first payout with Goat Funded Trader. It's $1,842. Obviously, it's the 28th of November today. So yeah, this is all pending. $2,300 up on the account, but I think it's a 80% profit share. Yeah. So yeah, let's hopefully that comes through. We've got obviously our Blue Guardian one. I think that's landing today. SG1 landed on the flight. 1 of 1 we've had a big argument about, but let's say that 20k one's coming. So yeah, pretty successful few payouts. Have all the certificates to show you guys probably now, actually, if I'm editing this video. Boop. Hello guys, I did want to say a massive thank you for all of you that has been supporting the series that we've been doing, Road to 1 million. Now, I would have said in the last video I did fail it, so this isn't me claiming to have achieved the goal which was initially set out, which was $1 million in funding, but we did manage to achieve $800,000 in 1 month with fresh, no accounts already, so all fresh accounts. And not only did we get 800k in funding, we got $40,000 in payouts from scratch. Like, that is ridiculous. Obviously we had failed challenges along the way, blown accounts, etc. But to be able to do that from my mum's garage is probably one of my biggest achievements in trading to date. I'm going to be doing lots of these series for the next year. It's currently 2025. This was filmed about a month ago. It's a really, really good video, so I hope you enjoy. And yeah, you get to see a bit more of my personality in Antigua with my close friends and girlfriend. For those of you new to trading, this isn't the reality of how it goes. Obviously, I've spent about 5 years trading now, so it's a build-up of a lot of experience and a big skill set. If, however, trading is something you really want to take seriously, not just to have these crazy big payouts, etc., but to actually improve yourself as a person, be more valuable as a person, then do drop me a message on Instagram at RobDono. Currently, our mentorship is the cheapest it will ever be, and that is including one-to-one calls with myself directly. I've seen loads of courses, I've been in loads of courses, and it's very rare that you get actual accountability from the person you're watching on your screen. That's what's made us different, that's what's gotten our results. And when I say results, I mean 100 funded traders and payouts like these. So if you want to join the team, drop me a message or book a call with us in the link below.
Platonic. You must be smoking chronic. I beat my shadow, I feel like Sonic. Buy a Hermes bag and olive. Princess treatment, want it, you got it. Try rob my man, but you saw that coming like that's so raving. My girl can't call my phone and tell me she gonna go.
That's a chill pig.
Pat's found his favourite pig.
It's my favourite one.
This one here.
We just come along all clean.
Just chilling by himself. All the other pigs here. We've just got our own one. That one's a little bit wet over there. Had some injury. Did you do that? Did you do that, nasty pig? Did you do that, piggy bear? You little pig thing. Oh, that's muddy. What's going on here, mate? What's going on here, our pig?
Yeah.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Wait, are we all running? I don't want to run. I'm not involved. I didn't want to do this.
We're piggy running. We're running with the pigs. Oh fuck! Oh fucking hell! Let's go. Look at that. We beat the majority of them.
Yardies, Asians, grew up with Somalis. Bear with me, be patient. Time in black, and my cash Caucasian.